NIT 100.9 FM Suni. And now Friday, February 23, 2024. Time just about gone 21 minutes past 1. Me menti jumedi na yede bremo. Na me menti jumedi no yede free NIT 100.9 FM so. Jumedi mi amedi ho chia me from ADAKABRI Mamudu Osioma. Senior co-characters ni no nyina at large. Ai na me hwechiri. Mansan chia me bia obi amechiaw. The maestro, Marjorie, also baby obi amechiaw. Na Kwadwo Dame Ado na production is in naso. Ai Marjorie was say Ajimai and a body chidom. Na kwe free ye na kwia o hima kwia so mechia baby obi a obeto ate aba na obehwe wo fadim. Na fi so yemfa seda so emfa emma eye abna frima abankro na ono na eye technical production is in naso one nana yaw safo ai na omo tuto on various social media handles nsem nyina etime eko ede ema yene na fi eno akire no yemfa seda so emfa ema engineering group of no so ede aseda aseda eye achu agbo worker but yakọ na Nigeria na abuaje ada sankroma nso yesarmra ne se sempro ansa na yede akọ facilities group almost so eye big solo na dada na Godfred friend Ubrana na fe yaw na Sami na DJ Bosco Mapuna na Milson so yesarmra ne se hey na ye hunu ba bia ye de fufu ebekọ na ye de akwakobo enne eye righteous indignation ewo ho enu mebo eye interview ba akoso so a eye bekwai MP wono so Joe Wise waye na wie so a ye besim na yakoye interview ba akoso so every swame constituency na fe penifo so beba aba betenase eti memo voice ne kane me voice no ansa na righteous indignation no me de aba na righteous indignation no abra frema say GBK way oh Debbie na bebusa say ubebusa say o say chairman sabunso edia na waye ntia Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic omu no edian na ama eye chairman sabunso Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo omu no na chairman sakura no owo any sympathy ana asem no busar say edie na chairman sabunso waye ntia Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, President of the Republic omu no na chairman sabunso kura no owo sympathy bi ana aminika na mintie voice nansa mintie voice no your wise
you know they didn't come up anope honorable Osaye senior beba jo machi
Yene.
Apombo ko de.
Nyame adom me hoye pa mo so
nyame adom boko de achen. Nyame adom.
Nyame ase.
Good. Na edikan ede na prompt o ma wo be press conference and we chire mu say party fo ana obi owo outside parliament ontimi enya tumi bi say oba besesa akandifo e wo mrahye be defio.
Yo me da se. Edikan Eduada no pa yenka hwehwemu yesori ya kraka na social media so nyina se yem na fitebedwafo yesesan yem peningfo ebusa obi a mo emiti mi na mantia na ana majority ko se share obi na mantia ebusa obi a so we share yenshia bebia I'm a majority leader. Over. Now, that man, I'm going to say, I'm going to say, the most is something for. Also, Mr. McCann, who must have said, okay, yeah. At no point in time. Then, after we did all the consultations, no, we came to a conclusion that we'll be per se what the CK Jananka. Ntisadia, a movie I seen in our money, I say, Yang, my bigger for. You shall be Bianca say, I'm paid for. You mean who say, I'm paid for. And to be said, then I said,
Okay.
Some say, a party, a constitution, a woman say, party pending for the leaders, my. I'm a chairman say, party constitution, a regulated party. Can't party in first unit. I said, the regulating any standing order. Ghana constitution, it to me and my say. Yanni, yen, she say. Again, she say, no for from. She say, no more, ya tiramu say. A casse obi a fembi kendinia. Only dear a fanwa cocos no ancasa a yino. And so be pay penyamaya. I was Anya she cran. Only a gentleman. But Sabre do dear. Nay, I am in a Ubians in the Ancasai. Ubian can be behind say a fanway. You say, penny for months. It is here.
Okay. Now, move from a party in penny for to be sound.
Oh, yeah, who saw a demon chassis? But I don't know, yeah, class area boo. And a majority leader young call and a friend or one penny friend. Quene catch them say, and see a view they call National Council. Say, system.
Oh, no, but you're with a message on the web page on the Sokakrama.
Me say, I don't know, and a leader, Unya call.
Yeah, honorable chairman Sabunsu.
Yeah,
Okay.
Omro Penny ho. Or Coba boy a manese or Cohon, or Monpenny born a manese, but so we answer a party leadership. Until or draw Monpenny attention, say. Sabri ya o media party no and so parliament I am share for fra the friend of caucus leader there party na parliament define a dear parliament and our caucus no for you know imagine say I say okay the more can you no credit any den kaye be koye no national council me yan twin say answer in tema national council agenda no mu yi asem no efri so the leader through by the ATO the BBC ekoso as at the time why ye kasa de no be amoya mane.
Wow. Na on from Ampanya ba ho na de na man be resign eh.
No dear and I'm saying it or no that the crop is here. A month, and the Buddha a fool, say, may now who say disappointment, and now disappointed no I a man retired there. You say this or no.
Wow. Na be a minute when any did come on from Ampanya or buy and it be an be so a man in Tina Brumono ordinary resignation by two way, even though you won official letter. It's a yakra, I said, and who be a cocan as I resign.
That's right. Well, at least yet there, Enra in Yanubusan will confirm, say, will resign. But young Koditi will Musano said, Ding, and anyhow, but we don't know.
Na, a besi den or Mampania friend, the leader say, ye per se, ye be yen sacra, ye a leadership no more. How?
When we then Camunia or Noa Busano, or the Trama details, no. But the catcher say, or Penisse, or per se, or concentrate you, manifesto committee no the new election manifesto committee out no chair now concentrate on.
Because and then ebane say na ebe nam social media because anka we there obi beka say ebe kukuo mu nkomo na ade we atima ben nam social media ma mo ye press conference ata
in somewhere na se bedwam kwanya party ni etanam gidi say touchman it is similar said get a cafe MPC the party no manifesto me core campaign na ya acquire social contract with them events and communities so the to abama ya party the party no a giant ema ye penning for everyone one kakra the president and also the party no manifesto na acquire campaign me wa
yeah
when we are na party no na a ministers mano
ono na any ministers
and the party no and social contract in India is that the biggest or minor saying executive power in penny the man a whole party no and go say you perceive way now than it now you perceive way now than it now but came by for yes you did party no demo but you consider a man for Nina. No money na a party for. Tia top area, your loyalty no, a to your party in Gua. Your constituents no, more be a party no. We and Pia, 1 month a month, can one. And them say, a chino train, say, party, your party, pen Gua. Let just say the principle of representation. They undermine our democracy. Then, yes, Oko, a mind be more. The democracy, no. A poor Obama party, no. Na party, no, you need Pastor Uko Jinaha. And they different matter. Ever then care to a bar. MPP Munya do saying, if you more, you hear 275. The percentage of votes are Munya 275, no. Mumfa MP to do same there. No more chiche. And no wo MP no. Nya wona wone constituent no and our constituency be a couldn't come one election no. So MP and then the party then the walk which in a party no are winning a name. By the idea in your person, wona would deal when you that ballot so. When you talk about Mao, even though you're in the party's ticket, no, you're the individual and anything also. And me did say the interpretation say, Ujina partner name Munchi. We are to a baby. We need to be a foul penny for the wrong interpretation. I'm glad so they don't get the two say. On one Cassanico party, or Mufra Montembe, party no money. The Sine, any ominity, it didn't say party no money, our parliament hall. I think we should move beyond just a bit, for a Kanamokoye. It should respect the Mashibeja for Sabi. It's in a home constituency, our party, but. The party for Nkwane to Obama. Again, it says we were saying don't get a interpretation of the democracy, you know, a disingenuous, meaning a plain language, a war constituency, a war standing order cinema. In the interpretation, the purported interpretation, Mr. Speaker, it is not called for. First thing they say, it's the rules no say chinye ba homa. No baby any nahwa any Mr. Speaker interpretation and a final. A chinye biya ma ho. Nti obi amfrɛ no so ma interpret bibia. Bibia Suhini Tamale North.
Yeah.
Not or ya resem. I say or Opokuyan, let me tell you properly. After was referring majority for. And yeah, comment. I'll say a comment in jest. Who say yeah, a bare occasion for interpretation. And interpretation only comes when we say we actually say we also say there be a say let you know about one. And Mr. Speaker has be we share the book community fan actually say. But what kind word no letter no woman no party be any. There's no mention of the party. In any interpretation, a cover party background, doing violence to the word.
Okay, Honorable Patrick, standing on the
Or the six over interpretation.
Yeah.
Look for majority leader, and now minority leader. Majority leader now.
Okay, me wa majority. Okay, me can vote the caucus and leader no.
Yes.
Okay, also majority caucus means the members of party or parties that have the largest number of seats in the house. Yes, and also majority leader here means a member of parliament designated.
A party woman, Mr. Speaker, so interpreted the party have become.
It means this will be a majority leader. Also, majority leader means a member of parliament designated. Oh, okay.
Today, can I say, and Chilesa Sebi, young choir bet not fair yet. A bedroom in the home, when you ever consult to a beer, or Bessus would be a beer, yes, your business be the the final decision, dear, was a cocosnona. Nona, yet, tia one say, mentia say, but I make a nerve to get their kind. You will use weight. It's a youth ring, mantia more than the maba, one you penny for. Your woman's wink, and my one you penny for. Nasara wink, one you penny for. Today, a war parliamentary wing, one will be any idea with Musedi, between and penny for our own father.
Wow. Okay. Inti, ye bisasa, Ediana Nisi Unquine so says, Sabe. Pennyful are modern a majority caucus yanui. Monemo party penny for ebesia. Namobisa or Mosebia impo ebia woman and then 7 babeto abonti and then I'm social media.
Well, if we say Ibomukasa, General Secretary, and Air Casa, Party Mumpennyful be after Chairman of Council of Elders, Afre. Church, Ajune,
na no cross say moko crunch meeting bia eno na enam so a say crunch meeting echi no ekoba say sa changes ekokoba
on say me ka say nek e wo national council agenda so a enam say majority leader then or draw mountain attention say and an instantly others no say caucus and in we free so you know company for any war free caucus no obeshia make man committee maybe say or say me report before parliament man could be that me say some meeting mu and majority leader can say when you want dear with guys the crop pot course or the other video.
Hey, I'll say Monja Madia na Wejai.
So resign.
It's not just in free nippemo.
With the owner who is section, the mechanic say a honor resign.
Now, when anything come on, we shall or you okay?
Well, okay, there. Where they are, well, no one or two and no Wejai. Until we say, well, I will say, in all the circumstances, no, Ujaya Babua, a caucus, no, Babua party, meaning us all. So the controversy will not be around him, but in his own words, he doesn't want to be the eye of the storm. He said, he have a party no more. I will only want to on Pese ASR until we die.
Enti Yakobani say with an experience, woman war a year, Dom Kuma no Crampo, air cane, one more woman do when near D. Mujume diachiri no say all free musay in sano na Mujume dia na beko say America crack o manimi.
They will be able to know your way.
As a wabema bu said ya wokan is a why this about so wabema bu no maybe.
Oh, I'm in Kano cry. We are we yet for recognition. And some of us yet the who near Kuma near me I get part in Juma put our own lives, our personal comfort at risk. 2 a.m. not to office now your report. Now you will say and come to this being private and no better. And Kabasa I said in a pencil scientific and again, I don't think that's the way to treat people like Jay.
No.
Yeah, my
Hey. And I say me, I be oh, and say the way out and say
the way out, they say we will try to encourage a peaceful transition. When you cast away, Dino, then I'll see you leader for fraud. Then I'll say rearrangement. The engine I pedestal, the front, by stronger. Now, you have sufficient cohesion. Near the age, man, or
list I better about things on number of your marking and a baby dinner there. Can you confirm to us?
Well, Enra, yet now say, near Jim home and penning for Libby, a better home, Jim home, that suggested leadership, and whom they kind of say, caucus means here. Young Yajin CP said they almost soon, yet Jitumua, nothing paying for their tutor. They are not paid, and they can say, propose caucus meeting, and that's a big promise.
It's the Ababeto Jano, a unofficial.
Meaning is formally, you'll be added with the tutor officially. The proposed names, no. Caucus and Equadrina home, Equim, the Aqua hair, the Bibu Moy per se, society, Bisusu, I'm not paying for, they are go so to me. But you say, no, General Secretary, and caucus members no be break aside. But a nay caucus meeting, no, and I'll be finalized.
No, okay. Na Edina Babeto Jano. More reservation, but okay, you personally, say, Basse, honorable friend of mine, and Baby D, when you more, eto saying.
Dear Baby Pierre, caucus no bedroom, Minquame viewing here, me did hear me and say, caucus no, I agree. The caucus no be agree, say, we are part of Kubia, better than a chibi the age man.
It is a official name, CBDA, a bay after a Necocos meeting.
After caucus meeting, a call National Council, National Council, so I confirm up, let's see. But the most critical thing, they purported interpretation, speaker, and there's no occasion for interpretation, which it is and then a council, actually, be on my, and who can say they were what kind at the party being are also important to them. We're confused. Yeah, they are any
okay. And you bet you name when now when the day as in January shall be about party the more now more parliamentarians any more party na nkasa MPP party.
Oh, me ni say obafra no nchen yo ahyew. Asem ni nyina na maka no. Senka ye pene say ibi e fa yempani fo ho de. Yen so ya no wombi. Finally no. E beja atu. And no eventually e kosi say the ye pen and e kosi ya. And none of pay caucus no. Be sham.
Now also position
Position there here.
First deputy speaker and then also and who bet me akana.
First deputy speaker on the party may have proposed me, but we shall proceed no a parliament ho and nominate you. Not the whole parliament at Waba. So
Yeah.
and the official proceedings no. The nominee may Haruna Idris. Go back to see the proceedings. The party may have had me in mind, say, but you could rule on Haruna Idris, the then minority leader, on a proposal me. And I know, I don't pray second day, and not the whole parliament told me so. To be the NHS speaker there, no, I just say my BB and now house in a impeach me. Near from a swabber in your party.
No party no any sa to manage jurisdiction now. Okay. Honorable Joseph Wisu. You better say we need come about walk be quiet. So far be quiet to say.
And some be pumping for me to be one of pay. Aku and run of Papa, Aku and pay.
I will be quiet constituency.
I knew a party pen for you.
Hey, are they?
Chairman of Council of Elders and a payani after Obama money.
Afra.
From saying patron. And also, Nansan and they I will hold a civil consensus or party.
Okay. Now, so far, what candidates in Swana or
Needs 100.9 FM so any. Na interviewer anopay the maestro Marjorie Osei Ajimai. One the first deputy speaker of parliament Joe Osei Wusu and interview. Na nsemo kan yi nyina no eda wasum yebekọ Swami constituency na papa yi a strategist and what science also aye presiding member da na edien na onim efa oseche men sabonsu ya tunui president of the republic and ompe oseche men sabonsu asem na oseche men sabonsu kura no o deserve any sympathy bimpo the time oseche men sabonsu okoko grant interview ko kan say ensese kaniba edi MPP enim sese bio no na oseche inu nim se bedru ni se ya na eti ye interview ni wi a won fiafia ho no so ebeba na wosi eye edua emunkum kwakuo ede na soso wosi edua emunkum kwakuo na ede na so saa ebe no so ede na seso wosi edua no emu enkum kwakuo na ede na soso unim dia na de asoso de amame don hey where masuma send me message me oh Debbie kuku a ebe aba asem ni awo so no usi edua emu enkum kwakuo ade na soso de soso no na wo de asoso de amame so no Inti interview me no be esoso. Interview me no be soso. Ozi uzi edua. Emu What at all is this man at ADAKABRI's problem, Michael Sapo? And then I can be a man I dear baby. Mr. President, no more say chairman Sabos to get a bayo ya. Ati, Mr. O Mampanino, o mu or say chairman Sabusu. Or say chairman Sabusu, dear na why yen tia, Mampanino emuno. How was it ye? Na munya go. What at all is this man's ADAKABRI problem? Me, now what problem? Mese omuno and we me catch no the entire omuno and the akoso I was say chi aka na no atuma na wo si edua no emummo kwakuo paso so emame nana senya nana ko fisenya me mu ha
ADAKABRI me jumzo bro
nana wo si edua no emmo kwakuo na nku no
ADAKABRI, what is it?
Nyamia do nana.
The Nyamiate. Now, we do whatever, Mammy, one Mamma Quanya, dear Mamma, Quanya, and Amentia, Honorable Alan Kojotra Martin. I take a road to an more one crying. Every year, or Statra, a young woman. No, I show one crying. Omunya butre enche bia aweba no be pagya edwadi ene mo yia ma wo mo ye chen bebre
ajo so anope odi kan ko eye makola fo man ho ana ofri makola no ko okanshi ana ofri okanshi ana ko eye aboso kan ana aboso kan no wo mu leaders no achi ne na kwhye dem ana members ne buafuo say eye wo mu nti ana kodwo Kyerematen ba na leaders ni nti no ba ye chinchina wo mu nya eye Kyerematen ma ne mra bonten na wo mu no members no o mu nka wo mu hiase mo panchire no ene se atwetwe wo mu bu abuso kan ho ofiri wa wo ko condition na ofiri condition so awako kokompe
Yaminchira no no mu se ese no Ghana for beto wo mu chire wo se o chire Ghana for se ihia change na change ehia no so no enye change from NDC to MPP o and enye change from MPP to NDC so that domination of that duopoly no Ghana for they are tied 32 years in it Uncle for we no up and down as we speak right now we are still in the IMF me bwana in free mo o say tamana NDC for free power no near wo IMF me bwana and MPP for beji o beji no ye be ko 2024 almost and ya ko say IMF me bwa na je so mo ready to almost and akoma NDC for in IMF emwa entina alanche matense wosre wo mo a wosre Ghana for entakrao mukakra no mun try na hwe independent candidate bia ni wa Ghana ha wo pulu crowd that dream wo pulu Ghana for admit say Alan Kojo Maten eye say this is not the first time independent about me bwana ayiba your friend is enjoy Joseph Oteye boa in the course of the election, another campaign in one attend in Gaza. But I bought MPP near this year, Omamuto, I bought Muputa. As I say, no more with the Omonye, and 2 allegations that air costo. Say, but Jumkrana, Bema market to my phone, I want to Omuka high Nipa Biamama Bonu to Debaya, the credibility Bacocom. David, Atlanta Maton was 6 skin. And a Ghana for unity, a young foreman, they could not be indicted against him. So now the torso they say, one was a Asantimamuha, Asantimai, Yarizo say, ye pay President that will free Asantimamuha. Tana Asantimamu Yarizo, Asanti region, ye pay President that will free Asantimamuha, not the second federal. And he had I boko For the first time, Alan, you are gaining to 50% votes. I was at the rating. Now, what do you do? ADAKABRI, wow, now, I remember what the chairman want to do also. So, that is my comment, and what the chicken is come home to roost. So, on that, okay? Chairman Tabonju. Say, a better ubu, and what if you are Momo Koku, a babu, no, Meboa. On that, Richard for Weno, and this is why you be. Now, and this is what you know more, no more per regional balance. That have no more leadership, no. Now, I am concentrated. I will not. Meboa. And I do to know many, we know, wait near the Nina, quite deep faco. And you know, more almost spreading out. Now, you're regional balance. And now, one more leader, I mean, minority leader, no, one more for any free, you better say, central over the
central region.
Now, we know what they say, no, and this MPP for Richard for where, no. It's a matter of relevancy. Who is relevant and who is not relevant to the course of 2024? So what they say. Chairman Sabonsu was living useful. They say, no, what do I say? They were young for even everything no. So what they say. They say, no, when a party needs Yanata, party needs Yanata, and in relevancy in the party, no, Asa, share. Or no promise about me, I want to constituency there, or Benya how many votes in Amano. Also, Benya over 85,000, I mean 85% for Baumia. So what they say. You got to a banner about me, I think. Way less than that. I want to Baumia Babu. I know Sanko Flower, no one cry. So, Remigina, and Pino, I am Pisino, I will constituency. Because we actually Nakura no so lose support. I'm a one lawyer John Dako. I want to hear more popular. I will constituency. So what you say? And he says no James no one constituency crano or from cra. So we previous elections I hear no. The votes not what is 10,000 more than 10,000 cra because I mean independent candidates begin or there are 23,000 votes. So what you say? And he the MPP now will say, so maintain chairman in any Ibiano. I mean, the first critical position Biano, almost a bit form. So what they say, and she say, you know, almost fees there. So no, anyone on the car say, you ever start all this evening now? No one the car say, you know, I can vote no, I can vote to win the president, name of president in a do no for bonus. You want a guy?
On a kind.
So. And did you move to go away?
I do not see now a party final.
It is a zero. Also, as I say, you know that a column Gokone, a relevant institution of Womono, as an opponent treachery. Now, Omonfa, other people, no, immediately Monomonco. Look at their campaign team. So, oh. And then I'm a bit work for the auto or the party.
Aye.
Now, we visit the name of Koyi and that, you know, equality, no equity, no, a prevail. And come for Bubufuta. So, what he, ADAKABRI, and you may consulate the idea that Yamia today, and Uncle Martin still, no, the popularity high in Ghana. Ghana for what Gina Tuma Woba. Now we know there. I didn't know, I didn't know. Alan, Ebeditikan, I'm a MP, NDC for maybe 47-48%. Yako second round. Yako second round, Ghana for Ebemuze, Alan Chamatine Jomama, who can be the president. That is going to be the decider. And he, ADAKABRI,
Nana, my young show, Chairman Sabunsu, Nanu ya February 3 ya, Anna Odi 67 years. Ya won in 1957.
Yeah.
And a Ghana man penny so just under 80 years.
Okay.
Ose Chairman Sabunsu, a lead the caucus no. Asante only Ghana penny nyina ba parliament at the same year. And now say Chairman Sabunsu be a deputy to Ibrahim Oseyedu.
Yeah.
Emma Ibrahim Oseyedu, they see what Emma na toshi e BT no ma papa ni koto dwemu nyina agogo ye. ene ma eye oseche mensa bonsu ebaye
Yes.
oseche mensa bonsu adi animu a adi ne pusi oseche mensa bonsu a obeba begina bontia beka se afedie aduru se MPP amanyoko no ensese kaniba edi animu
ADAKABRI, I think we will say there. So no, it's best known to him. So, and I make a say, I buy a report and hear the Boba on my boy. So, Alan Nezit from MPP Moya, who's the chairman about to do more cotton. Alan Free Mona or yet to walk on Otland is the chairman about to buy one now, obey any day. And I saw him one channel. So what they so no one yet to mute. I come for any another asante for any relevant. Ewo MPP another abani mudia. So the problem is there. The problem is there. One ajitu mo. Yeah, yeah, see a asante mamu see a president. Prekope. Because you are the go be and you mamu a course to Ghana meboa. And other people so about say we per se yesenya asantimamu ayenya obia obe free her oba very precati and that's obe beat you and come for mamu na eba ye no so what you say enti eba ne say na ebinum yene aya santifo ibi anasa kamfo ibi asole gina say chinchina president den de yempe na yepe vice president what be that. And I come for your Santi for be chairman about to the anymore. And also one day, you pay president or as Antimamua, name of your vice president. And this one who said, Asante for another campono and you're relevant, more relevant in a idea. And you also not to account. Okay, what do you want to go there? Can you quite to one say a yameboa?
Aye.
Watch your parliament. Watch our parliament near cry expectation can be crano and can ne last you go back ministerial position be another you be a very vibrant. But all the parliament one watch what I near that creative minister account so now what they wouldn't have now say a binomo here o pram ni free party no money de keka ho a say no what do they do no. And some way to go president, never see and they get a hold yet. Maybe more me dear, more dear. Ekutamo, Nigerian Bomia Yaswati. Say what they are there. And he, ADAKABRI, and yet the beer when you're two, a Jadubia.
Empisa a war asante 47 and a muse a miensa asawase a sechire kumawu and New Dubiase and Timiensa, it is 44. A year day and yet 44 MPs, no, one wishes, a treaty from sir. Now, woman to me, Anya Hoshe.
ADAKABRI, one was a party, no, in a chair from party, no, yet MP to go and the chair from yet you people, Meboa. Now you know you go around and one woman MPP to obey. And he demo could never. Now I do bravia Nipper B. Tiagina say, on the party no grano, MPP grano, improve my power free, I am fear. Tony,
I'm agreement here.
So, now, Nipper B. I'm the one I am Okano airwaves is there. A mafia, for a chim mafia, the Nipper B. About the no hijack a party, no. And from Nipper B. Free party no more. No almost I used to young crop one, almost I used to a camp for another than the phone one a day at Jumano. What a chairman about to no dear anymore. And as I say, Babia, Sam Cropono, a young modern to the party in Econo, Babi Omoduno, Omunia, obey the chairman about to be him. So I did. And he has almost never manifesto chairman. Now, ADAKABRI, you can't go yet manifesto chairman, Yamian when Yanim got here. Eh? Manifesto, Baby, I can agree. You manifesto.
And because a manifesto chairman, Okrano, a flag bearer of the MPP, and a Obeka ne say che say odi nwu yaw ekwani a ye do say chairman sabonsu afaso any invaluable advice a chairman sabonsu de mano na ofiri say chairman sabonsu be kokora de e de net sade a mesremu ada moma chairman sabonsu na me chairman of the manifesto it one the o sebu chairman sabonsu from enumguasie totally
eno de wontimi sebu no because we will be any say a manifesto chairman a collection of ideas from other people omoye expertise one do my ideas you can do your chairman the what you want to say ye we are the question president and some February and them na February and the juma and yes and where will you be chairman of bones where will it be and you on there I go the trinity will pray they say prayer or praying be no and to be when there you will just fall into the doldrums na for chairman of bones said you no pay microphobia nim go ase your party no all these years in na e be na everything no let them deal with it.
Na we leadership star be na wo ho between 2007 mintimi we nya adwuma ebetwam 2010 mintimi we nya adwuma ebetwam 2014 mintimi we nya adwuma ni nyina mu no Ghana for ayewo odo na yede eye abanwa na hye wonsa waye mampanyini baako 2017 wabetena so waye mampanyini tosu mienu January 2021 wabetena so aka busumi senso busumi se enwotwe eko mintimi no se chairman sabonsu nya adwuma no usa se etian ya leadership staff ben ya na eye so clear se mampanyini be indicate se at all cost o se chairman sabonsu mintimi ne nya adwuma ne yabetono so ababie wana
to no so ababiem but opete wo sili bibia na esutwa no kire se wohia sebe akamfo ana tatantifo no kura in the government and wohia tete no government eba no te baumia nyankopon anya yadom na se baumia sa ba te dia se ayi na do na wo me bwana
o sa
of course ayi na do government yi wo hwe wo mo twa no ho achi ya heboa and family and friends, yeah, tell you okay, yeah. And what the elimination bands of youth near you need to be a free motor all these years. Come on, what you're doing, so the Germans are going to the near. Meeting on your meeting when the Germans are going to come. And I said, they do no so. And the last straw, no one was there. Your friend is saying, my country was speaking now about the Caesar, no. What you want to take and last, no. Na Brutus me bwana o shene nimta no de wo no kukum na you see that when nimsa o the to Brutus
and you won so
was so Brutus
hey jaza emu aye o wuzi edua no emu enkum kwakuo
exactly kwakuo be twere o pe ro okuta dada branch na dua no so so te po
Adunisi.
ADAKABRI. What was it? Santimamu ayewoyi. Nipa bebre ba manchia ebejinchira ewotumfo. Na menhu se otumfo editikan ya anu nam amobia so onfa nkokon tete alankwojo trematen. Ubucha meza adentra.
Chiremu adentra na yadwa da awia.
Yes, alankwojo trematen ko okochi aro no. Tia nsem eno sia no kusekute eno so ni bibia kwadwo me ni bibia wo de woni obia temda umpe won tem na se de usitie no akoye o campaign tita na me ni bibia me de gya kwan me de di wati me de otwedi ampo nyankopon ene sikagya kofi e de di wati jo fako obia no akaza de no bia tire no manchi hada se kwadwo tematen na sa akodie mienu wei ya de mawa why pay ne betu mo face you so what there enti alan there nyame achida no woba tete so owie nkran ya yen je no wasantima mu ha ne achire wo mo de Asante region there this is the next UP branch yes so de agina ne pagya UP tradition na ti ho that is afrafranto
Hey. Na yen show. Nana Kofi Senya, we a strategist. And na we a reference to a NDC foa. Na free say ye over concentrated. Ewo baby back. And nunti womo enye diabenia and spread it over. And to be to say womo minority leader ko fa by no ato forcing ni constituency anu wo aje adwuma ko esiem oko first contest ana olidi MPP candidate no just under 3,000.
Yeah.
Osako the second contest and olidi NDC MPP candidate no just under 4,000.
Yeah.
Oko the third contest and then so sa or 4,000 wa. And the boss say young konkofa Dr. Rashid, a very fine gentleman and famra. Ya did Dr. Rashid ba ya ye techire nyina no. And na Dr. Rashid any ato Air Force in this share so no. Ato force in ABT no 2020 no, obitin by over 11,000.
Yes.
And a ma ato force in ujina premium. Na eye central region no of the 21 seats no central region NPP ewo be mi ensape na NDC ewo edu se enkron inti NDC was a edu nkron na eye ato force so no was stamping authority ewo ho.
Yes.
Na a free say 1992 ba bia beto ba bia no central region eye de benia dia ottoman no one the be president.
Yes.
Anunti eye 2020 baby Mahama ewura ye nyina no parliamentary wise na NPP elusu out ema NDC gaining ascendancy our central region no eye central region for etoma na nado danko akufuado ene ma ene woteso a wo president inti NDC MP NDC say opese otimi Ghana votes no our central region and into ode ato wania forcing edibaye.
Yeah.
And now we reinforce western region. Akoya say omoye ntafo with the central region. And also okon enzima area ho. And then also kokofa Kofi Amabua. And na odi Kofi Amabua odi ono so bae. Na just say wo hwe ba bia obetimi anya ne votes no. And na general secretary no odi ma Fifi Kwete Franklin Fiave Fifi Kwete. And now what the chairman no Emma Siedun Katia from the two Bruno regions.
Yes. Central that is central north.
Yes. Yeah, Bruno region and then Bruno East region. I said in Katia to the free Hobby.
Right.
So no. Sa spread you know. And nam dear Sunti and na MPP systematically no. What she say as a one no dissimate niveaus as a what you can vote to so as what you can vote to so I was Santi.
Aye, ADAKABRI.
Nana.
One would say central region as a Mawokano. Say, and no come will be no day a friend saying,
At to force
majority leader.
I Amina.
Come, Afenyo, yeah. Afenyo, Macafenyo, woman Nagako told this year. No more fee there. Why maintain chairman's abunsu? Why black chairman's abunsu? They say one on why irrelevant or no one region and in a constituency. So what you say? Because they say no Omkuta majority in terms of presidential I was central region. You could a majority or and the other na yampo bia obetima koho. So umpeseba umia wene dia no maintaining that equilibrium no. So what you say? Because they be omo fees there, omo MPs in there, omo do betima sustain omo you know. But presidential no. Ta to force one ye busu na ye dene ko no. E betima make a difference. I'm a presidential no. It is what I'm a NDC for anya headway. What you say? Like I was saying, you know, omo di omo ye no. Omo ye na regional balance. Say the old boy your friends that they don't get here, wait the ha, 50 kote, omo nyina want to spread out throughout Ghana. Me wana. Now here the it is we here it is even MMDC is here you change your money. You change your money because MPT no lose your seat, you know. And I say win you know. Most of them no fit be MMDC is be contested or money be no side near the end. You see you in a free war. Near the new one about Mebuana. Now at this time, so will be our year DC our area baby. Not say when no one need to rain now, why you human at this time, no, you're going in a free war. So when you're popular there, and you know, and more people on a man and you're popular. Oh, but ADAKABRI, me tell you, we own your probably end times.
End times.
A brand new Babette one. You see symptoms like this prevailing all over. Oh, dear, symptoms now, Ebano, Ebema, Ubi, Sebi. I give way to, I mean, a positive force, no, like a Lantamatino. Even as they visit on MPP, no. And the man in your one. Because me no calculation in favor of MPP. So what the idea? Calculations are in favor of Alan Kojo Martin at this time. Because on never be president. And he won't say, as some people can be better. Say, I've been boniba with Trimwa. Then Yankupo in with Trim. So what the idea? Yeah, when you are doing talk about Boko Noa, then Yankupo in with Trim. Obeko we are the no ye bechiwo ye beku ato akrekwa because at that time the nyansa ni utrimo say what you there say ebina ye wo mu say the Central Region you no great reconciliation committee mewa e dey na ti ye ndia reconciliation wa say John the kufu ba ye no obey reconciliation the whole Ghana mewa that was after Jerry John Rawlings. Any revolution time near my woman, near money, Bonia, Nipabidi, any idea in the Kunku 40 in the Metranasi, at Ghanaian, near Nayan smoke pipe on the way forward. Mebwa. And it is a day, the MPP who go a year reconciliation. A dear Bonina, party near another, a binding year reconciliation. I don't know who you are. One more general okay. Obiboy. Sorry, to prove what's what in a party. Mewa, if you must take a woman in Nakata. And you have ever been in Natana. I move to want to move. Everybody is to be a negotiate deputy be another woman by Viase. No people into yes, I did to a million no. In fact, many will be capa. So, who said you would see as two politicians who are going to here. Juma with DMA party and yet Jumaketwa. Now, ya stand line wa. Would you make us go to party? I feel the frewa. No, I say Accra for ya wouldn't open up one. Yang, the chain and more go to now have a position. Okay, we live to see.
We live to see. It's in a nini, I'm no crack. Wouldn't Nana Prempem, what the Monsasha Crata as I say. A nipper be a year MPP for any NDC for Abu Yetrimo Posse. Omu bema enipa bi akoye alankoju trematene bone se usi asante a asem na sene san
ADAKABRI enya asante nko awo on say enra so wo hwe social media no to ya on say advance team a omu ko connect market ni other market na omu ko ye survey no report omu de ba ye no say district assembly no AMA whatever district na no. Oma won most of the market women say so lankojo Martin bana omo body no so anase omo gina wa tu a ye be tu omo free baby omo titi no. Eno de statistics that from eno so be na ekoye no. So omo de meche no. Enti ta allegation here na say ayi ye nya report ye nya ye say MPP akoye meeting e wa Central Region ha che womo ko han ko bo bia ma e wo dwom ala ko de Martin ba no ne abonu tutuo no na woni made ba ko ye me de wom woman timan for one time to your boss, Bema jump for na bonu tutu. Omoko high nipa bi. So what you say? Nature say jump for ne dear. Alan, nipa ne Alan. Do we pay yet then? Yeta mistake no. Name behind nipa bi. So what you say? Na sa nipa no so no behind woman no. Ye twen woman no. A jump for ne twen woman. So some better basa ti asantimamu ha. Ye mpe basa. Said you tun bo kan no. Alan onko ntokwada woni obi atem da. Gentle giant. Tizaje kungufo a. Nansi ya yenti ya na kajetia nana kubuado ne last visit oba ha no. Obefa kajetia onko bo no tutuo. Anazo wa hu dare no. Adakabri wa hu. Na wo social media.
Ai.
Amanfo ye bo tutuo da na jeje dia ja okwan no. Asantibama mtano muti o. Na saadi ye ko ba ye ta uti ya kusibu afo ba hana nti ya onu utumi TV obetra ha be keka nsem papa yi fet na kusibu afo no party we wo mu da ben wo mu da ben wo na ye social commentator in the middle of election na ye nia bra ye na wo no we do mo MPP wo nsem hunu ukata fun ukata no radio ni TV so na manfo boji usuni nti no ye wie ya na ye paja digire ayi public sector public sector reform ayi bibi ye de mawo se kwotena wo ko ye no hwe corruption adese adokoro aban mu enti public sector reform no ko reform ye no ena tete ye ka corruption agba bi ye da kujibu afo. Would you have the nerve to come and say, don't to me TV say, Alan, a gold digger in MPP? Now we are a gold digger, I want to gold digger. Alan, we are a founder of the party. What didn't see a party? No, I'm a wababenyamu, a dodia woody kuzibuafo, and then she has 77 Huna kuzibuafo, a bit now, would to me TV, Abakatre as antimai. And he won't go any below no. I imagine say, one be Alan Wufi. Now, you shoot a jump for any day cake at home, but a year Juma and wash it. I'm for any the whole. Messi Asantimamu, ya resolve. And I can be a resolution as out here.
Yeah, some of him.
Yes, ya resolve. Say a president. I will free Asantimamu. And yet, the Nakota Utum for and chain. I mean, with your president, maybe. And yes,
aye.
Nana Kubuado, or buy a year or no president of free eating regional feature be. Or buy a no, now ye a friend, road minister, no, the road minister of Fano, no, shall you away and eating region each be. We are quite away no. Maybe President Ben buy one funny crew near financial road minister. Na ye benya president bi no so pa ne krom ni de road minister no be ya santima kwan ya maye ni a mo se dabi ye de provide dabi asantiman ya resolve otumfu amaye weapon pa no de pa de ye bankoko no enti ye hwe tibiem adakabre
yo nana ye de wase awie mo apiafo
medamatipa ya mitri adakabre bo aduma wo de to so ani asori yenim se nkran de ukuta wo ma ye as far as the airways no ye concern no ya mitri obebre no ma hoden na pa ye wadwuma wo ye no
amen nana Kofi Senya a political strategist, a former presiding member of the Kumasi Metropolitan Assembly. On Facebook Live, Daniel Insia. Good afternoon, sir ADAKABRI. Always listening to your program. Watching live from Manchester in the UK. Sandra Banafo, Edofo, Osisang, Osim McJerry. The issues has been resolved. What's your problem? Are you people crying more than the bereaved? There are no issues in the MPP. Those granting interviews to explain stops, I don't understand them. Are you no longer interested in getting Baumian to win power? Aram Francis, assuming 5 groups from the majority grouping in parliament, will a party nominate the leader or the group? Daniel Mensah, watching you live from Kaswa, Adam Nana, and then William Donko. Also, the coming of Bawumia is not happy with most of the MPP executives. The statistics and analysis so far. Akufo-Addo and some individuals, group of people are imposing Bawumia on them. People's hands are tied. Musa Abatuo also saying, it is clear former majority leader Oseche Mensah Bonsu has been booted out by President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia in Rambo style. It's painful exit for him because he has dedicated his life to the life to extent of doing political gymnastics in parliament for government. Today they are paying him back with mafia tactics. He hasn't been treated at all, fairly at all. To mafia such a person in the 90th minute is unfortunate. Daniel Mensah also is payback time from Achim Mafia. Mensah Nancy also greetings fellow citizens Ghana and wade ebaye na Michael Sapon was what at all is this man ADAKABRI's problem. Dominic Danso also 24-hour economy is coming. Ghanaians let us support JM with our vote December 7. Peter Yabang also ebu toso. Daniel Mensah we see eduamu mokwaku a afe na adenti na wusu. Michael Sapon say yes you are. You hate Nanado too much. Go Mensah pillar 2. Dom Kwabenya, without Dr. Bawumia, no vote for this election. Greetings to Information Minister Hopeful Fatimatu Abubakar. Ahinaka the Rock and on the Yinebaye emoji. Ebo Kwabina Amua is watching us. Adu Mensah, also by you yourself. Do you respect the president? Ninaku Ebenezer, also watching from the USA. The 24-hour economy is a fallacy. Amadi Hemosa, I don't want to see any tears here when ADAKABRI mentions Alan's name. Amadi Hemosa Noah Alan all the way. Ebenezer Mafo on Facebook Live. Good afternoon, ADAKABRI. How can you read the mind of the president to say he hates Honorable Mensah Bonsu? Since when did you become a psychic? Manka said, oh, hate you know. Is omuno. Omuno is not hate. Tia wankasa mu tia tieniye. Is omuno. Oseche Mensah Bonsu yade ma MPP e wo parliament. Wo yade kese using another MPP parliamentarian. Eye ade kese and the ma MPP amanyuku. The president nkwa peso hunu say, hey, ade we mu fa akwa be so na mutimi yeye. Leaders momra me nhia. And Oseche Mensah Bonsu e fa sa MP no a wo yes ade kese no ma MPP no ma MPP anim ba nyam e wo parliament. Ka so mesi besene me enko. E man panyini kura abusa say, hey, we dem mutimi yeye ne san besene me enko. Omkoduru ho. So Oseche Mensah Bonsu die ne sey. And panyini busa ni bakwa na wo ye leader o pede wa ha. Oso wo pede wa ha. Mu so Oseche Mensah Bonsu. The MP no a wodi ni di akire ko bi no. Asem ben na mampanyini ni ka kire MP no. Do wie na die no ka kire Oseche Mensah Bonsu. Unga kama no ntum. Na mu nti usi kokko no emumu obi ene ye ka no. Ati mu so Oseche Mensah Bonsu say MP na wa yade kese ma MPP anim ba nyam. Ma munya ba bi gina ye no ba se ye nko a wo friend se besene me nko no omko duru ho no asem be na mampanyini ka kire ni pakro do wie na de na de bo Oseche Mensah Bonsu. Michael Sapon was why not be the campaign manager for Alan Masrisa? No one was born to be president, so tell him it's not his birthright. Dominic Danso was JM is the only credible person to lead Ghana now. 24 hours economy is coming. Ghanaians, let's vote for JM. Daniel Mensah, also the NDC is totally disgusted by the wanton dissipation of public funds on a needless and useless venture such as Diabenia Ejapaskam. Cabinet freedom, Numa Wasi. Chairman Sambonsu should keep his mouth shut. What goes around comes around. God, our creator, is really alive. He's paying for his bad past ways. Daniel Mensah, or a government that rode on the back of an anti-corruption campaign into power with a promise to protect public purse, is currently the most incompetent and corrupt. Amadi Hemosa, in this life, if you don't allow your brother to cut 9, you can cut 10. In a camp private, or such a Mensah Bonsu. All the lies you speak against Alan in the mud. Daniel Mensah, or say bring back John Dramani Mahama, build the Ghana we want. Amadi Hemosa no abi was ADAKABRI, please say Mensah Bonsu was promised the running mate. Or you have forgotten. Go Mensah Pillar 2, Massa, Kasa Tintin top on cop. No matter any way propaganda, inshallah. Dr. Baumia will break the ice. Alfredo Uswansa on Facebook Live. Good afternoon, ADAKABRI. Please, I'm watching you live from Airport City. Please, my greetings to Mensah Pillar 2. Sandra Banafu, Midrafuno Ankasanono. What's he saying? ADAKABRI, you are lying. You confidently know what you are saying is false. This is the same thing Pabnamafu did, then he embarrassed himself. Who told you the vice president wanted to save us? Mensah Bonsu? Opa Maka Chosminka. The vice president, no, our flag bearer, no. He's unhappy. And no more air cost start time, you know, diminishing the chances. And my men can't someone chiramo, no one can't make a baby and chiramo, or no one can be beyond chirame. Mumon pay a man more encouraging, more motivating. So also Pemasam and the flag bearer, or the mayor running mate, or Pemasam with the mayor vice president in Preno. Tamachi, men take decisions are in the end, you know. I walk by and walk casa or UPS area, no. As some man wouldn't cram a cockatcher, no. Mamma Yankee can somehow. Would ya dear Namano, Mum Fama Flabber and Namunya Flabber and Noyana Juma? GBKB Kefwe, Montana, Namuma Flabber and Yana Juma. But who told you the vice president wanted to save Mensah Bonsu from shame? And that's why he appointed him as the chairman. How can you lie on live television? ADAKABRI, what at all do you want from the MPP party? Alfredo Oswensan of ADAKABRI, you are doing a great show this afternoon, and I'm watching you live from Airport City, Accra. Onel Amponsa, Miniano, Amsterdam, Mitten Kanche. What's the ADAKABRI? What's your interest? The process by which the leadership of the majority or minority is chosen, or making a mockery at Oseche Mensah Bonsu? Nana Sanya is still dreaming in the wonderland to think Ghana is ready to elect an independent president. Alan Chamatin's aim in the 2024 elections is just to destroy the votes of the MPP in Asante. A sense you are not engaging in intellectual analysis, rather mischief, just promoting your preference, Alan Chamatin. You, yes, L2 Brutus, and you, Alan, Senya and ADAKABRI. Joseph Echam, ADAKABRI, don't let these chiefs tell you things. Don't let this chief tell things on your show which is not true. No one forced majority to resign. Alfredo Osu answer of ADAKABRI. Hey, Majeri Wajunchiano. Amadi Hemosa again. Please don't mind any negative comments from Yanum. Please, God will bless you for your strong support for Honorable Alan. Vincent Paul Apia on Facebook Live. ADAKABRI, it seems you are so much excited about what has happened to Oseche Mensah Bonsu, and even think that Achims are not accounts, but only Asantes are accounts. Lord Newman, good afternoon, ADAKABRI. Certainly, there are interesting times ahead in the 2024 elections. Annie, Apianima Siang, she's watching us. Charles Golden, JM all the way. Kuku, ADAKABRI, why do you enjoy lying like that? A journalist shouldn't do that. More over, you are old enough to do better. You should be above pettiness. And then Kuku again replies to Vincent Paul Appias, that's the hallmark of a wicked uncle, someone who lies for fun. Abana Kantemanto. Well, good afternoon. I think everybody has the right to say anything against the MPP, but whoever in this country thinking Alan Chematin will become a president is also aided, dreamer. Joseph Achiang again. Ghanaians will not bring someone who is a coward to lead Ghana's common internal elections. He ran away. Alan will not get 2% of his this year's elections. Dominic Danso, NDC is the only credible party in Ghana's economy. Ninaku Ebenezer. Master Butterfly must come back to MPP. There's no way he can win whether ADAKABRI help you or not. MPP all the way from the USA. Catch Bedu. Nana Senya's campaign will kill you so much. Talk about one delete. I'm some I was delete at the end of American. Mr. Mubia Panica Munyamu Bia and Trodo Betrubia. Why? Ubia will right to say whatever, so long as he say, will be inside will be to commit a crime. Ubia and Canadian. The Union is so Papa woman Yabefa, the Anya Papa woman Yabefa. As if nobody have any time to waste on Alan, Abbas, Abu, and Abbas Abuna was Baumia is the future. Mahama is the past. Let's look into the future. And Tony Robinson, JM will surely come, whether rain or shine. JD and Bebo Tom Hepworth Adu Amankwa. Wafa. Thank you for the good discussion this afternoon. I'm watching from Paris, in France. Anna Ode Ebaye. Right. Nana Kwame, was watching you live from Somaliland. Keep your good work you are doing for the country. Rosemary Amakwaku, let's vote massively for JM 24-hour economy coming like Kakai. David Kwanzaa, also for good afternoon. JM is coming. Charles Gordon, MPP government never come back power again. No, Ghanaians are not fools. Anna Ode Ebaye. Right. Yanko Godwin Nutri was saying, good afternoon, ADAKABRI. I just like the way Karma is dealing with the MPP. Whatever they preach against the NDC turns against them. John Dramani Mahama is Ghana's future. Godwin, Kwame, Nutri, and other. On the phone, you need Dr. Jonathan Ochri. He's a political science lecturer at the University of Cape Coast. Entry and Komo Ekakra. Dr. Ochri, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ADAKABRI. Political analyst.
Right. Political analyst, right. And a senior lecturer at the University of Science and Technology. University of Cape Coast.
Yes.
Doc, now what is that really? What did be any acquaint?
Last year, when I Casa first time.
No credit. Last year, Casa, you know, and I Jamaco baby, Aquabu. I've been a year and I'm saying, Yen Sam Frame Bra, Yen Meeting Como. Right. Parliament. Almost set of rules. They are the legislators and executive branch of government. Almost set of rules are executive power are the president no and or the juma. And the judiciary or non so a set of rules are one also the juma. Dispensation of justice in our system. Dispensation of justice in our system. Nanina muono. Parliament was standing order a say in your majority grouping, minority grouping. It is only to come from them who is their leader. It will be a majority leader. A majority grouping kokosuno and normal resolve was a way and a leader. And we have had a situation now. President of the Republic who has less than a year to exit office or say mempe majority leader. It won't share namunino. Na yes ye no. Na nya strong reaction. Every 44 member Ashanti caucus on the MPP ticket. The Debbie on one year penal. Then na President Netimia Fre majority leader no man marching orders. Ura. Ya yuma to. Yes, I did dear Chiribano. By your how majority leader say, I do not wish to be the storm in the teacup, the storm in the eye. What do you make of such a political maneuvering?
It is not just a matter of near for a dear to a man our mocha and I was there with you. But if I be a no yes, ma, or take a decision, motivation and take it. In other words, no, but I take it. It is how but I know, and I'll bet me a who sends here, eternal or accessor. Now, the piano, yes, you know. Matisse and Comfort Eka say. Matisse and Comfort Eka say, I am piano. Oh, who shall resuffering a buyer now? Omo Lucy, Omo parliamentary seat, no, almost a man contest, you know. Here you almost and say. I think it's a Usha more, and yet the entire truth, as I'm saying, Operating Joseph Kuju, Minister for State Enterprise or something like that. A peer MP, he lost the primary to one Buama, but he's still a minister. And I'm someone a campaign team is playing a particular role one way or the other. But Minia, let's call a spade a spade. The issue is not starting from him and Sabosu. It is not. It is not. The issue is the fact that Omonteni and Nano can say, Senia Alan Samanti, Edward Cobricano. Oh, no, so a Jim Amadiamo. The Nebraska over supporting. The question is about the same and Alan Nebraska one supporting. Then the point is that there is an uneasy calm between the active support base of the party and the Asante support base of the party. So the point is that Alan Nebraska Yamfamano. As we speak now, the Asante support base of the party, there is a voter apathy in Asante race. I did here. I assume you know. Baku and say, Mama and Putu Abba Senia just for Abba. The Putu Abba Senia just Abba. And Asante mine so this one a beautiful say. Because I say, I'm a top party meeting in Tino. I quite to say, I'm far or more and yesterday. Now, me, it said, the active support base of the party, no, and Pastor I didn't ever pass and at this point in time. And Kayade and Alan, a dear born in Hawaii. This man has conducted himself diligently throughout the first and the second term. Therefore, there was no need for the president to support anybody else apart from Allah. But Sauba Kaya, a Dubrebino, Yabo, Canoporiata di Sanke Nyaya, but Obu will say, and Unenko Kosiaga. So that was the more reason why the establishment came fully to support us about. Now, say, Yako about in terms of presidential, the question is, the main opponent to the Sabamia Enya around 37 or so. It tells you that that person is not a grassroots person. And that in itself works against the party. But the moon say, near AC and Nano, people are positioning themselves for the future. People are positioning themselves for the control of the soul of the party for the future. So, you're right about me 2024. That's all for Lucia. The problem is, should we maintain him or we should drop him? Now, if you want to drop him, you must have the necessary support from the grassroots to be able to do so. But here is the case that at that time, that team support base of the party, which have virtually become the power brokers, will have to ensure that they have the resources to project him so that he will go for the 2028. And just there, at this point in time, there is no way the Asante support base will be able to gain control over the party. So, 10 minutes ago, say, strategy strategy and say, well, the minority has Dr. Atufo as their leader from the central region. So Apenyamak is also from the central region. Let's see how the two of them will be able to neutralize the central effect. But the point is that the chairman supposed to unity work. But the band over here, he sought to it to say a budget on Bogu, a sign at the buy. He sought to it to say, he levy, he sought to say they were able to approve the levy. One controversial bill in a hung parliament, Papa Ashe, I'm a government business and parliamentary way and activity. So what then is the actual problem? A tie change here, through by force, to the extent to say he doesn't want to be a stumbling block in the party's quest to break the eight. So when he was abroad, he had a few things. Not just a Niama, a social Niama, a good idea. So it is just unfortunate, but I am of the view, say, it is the plan of the team support base of the party for the future, control of the soul of the party. So that at the end of the day, the team support base will have the numbers, but they will not have the resources. The team support base will have the resources, and they will be the kingmakers within the party.
With the resources, without the numbers, they are able to sway the numbers from where you have the numbers, but you lack the resources. And the motivation is about what? Controlling the soul of the party.
Soul of the party. I mean, I want to say, for the past 16 years, President Akufo-Addo has been a dominant force over the party. Now, to me, is not ready on himself, but of course, the cartel will want to be the power brokers. Don't forget, Abra Alan resigned, the speech, can be. I say there are faceless power brokers who are controlling the affairs of the party. This is not the party that was part of in the founding. And miscreants, but the emphasis is the faceless power brokers. They determine, they are calling the shot.
Hey.
So you have to bear that in mind.
Dr. Baumiana no asem. How President of the Republic, Efreno, say Omra, na oneno inimkomo. Na at the end of it all, no, or resolve so the nebe running mate. But now in running mate in 2008, but now in running mate 2012, but now in running mate 2016, but now in running mate 2020. Oko Chia, but now a vice president 2016, but now a vice president 2020. So you obia or penasem. Now if President no West no are to be evaluated. I just say ne re esheba umiamu say obetimi ahwe amaba mana ye the economic issues no solve the problems of the country. No president no so the why in the politics. You tie the baumiana numa semo kan ya or say president no no by any politics or no baumia there or economist or an economist. And then the beba less than a year into the exit of the president. Na ne actions be can be equated, say, about deep Baumia popularity and in standing in the country.
Well, I'm among those in the early period, and my JM said, Oman Penny, I'm what about Baumia was trying to do. But I have come to realize that whatever the president is doing, Dr. Baumia is in agreement with it. Therefore, Neogia CPS who can be by me a father say tax VAT on electricity emission levy. It tells me say a yen of press. It says say Oman Penny who ye finance minister wouldn't sakraya abasa asoya wana. And yeah, I was so wouldn't new face altogether. Because Dr. Amin Ansat, Okaho, and our economy no edita is part of the mess. It is so we can operate around the it is one and the same thing. Now, nobody should think say, oh my penny a year be about. In fact, whatever is happening within the party, the confusion, everything, and as I told you earlier on, people are trying to gain the control of the soul of the party. That's about me. That's what I'm saying. ADAKABRI, Dr. Baumia has a difficulty. For you not to be able to make over 75% in that election, say the grassroots support only. Now, the grassroots support in India, and yeah, I was saying to me, so 2028 elections, in terms of the presidential primary, or semi-winning. So, I don't remember who to say that driver and the met analysis and analogy, empty. Empty. Because, besides, just one example 2020 manifesto, one a kind, MPP manifesto, one a kind. Dr. Baumia, and I think I will keep to. I don't want to two in say. People of Cape Coast, I have good news for you. We are going to build an airport and a harbor. Okay. Now, airport, the president was not even aware that a manifesto because they interviewed our 8 years, and I listened to it. He did not know that that was part of the manifesto. Therefore, who is the driver and who is the mid? I don't nobody to convince me say what the president is doing now, whatever we supplement, Obi Opo pushing it out near the end, Dr. Baumia and is part. Because in your submission or question, what should be already free? Abraham, he was not even a card-bearing member. He still made him the vice presidential candidate in 2008. Supported him 2012. They went to the electoral petition down to 2016. Before that, Dr. Baumia was doing all the lectures that you can imagine. And this is what Ghanaians bought in and even the last time I interviewed and say, I'm the last week there about joining the interview, I think Sam says, so as Dr. Baumia have the support, I say, of course, is the one who's going to support. You see, at this point in time, a president to come, we will do now where is it? You are going to supervise a free and a fair, transparent election. To even two sides in the Krampono, security, it has security implications. But another 90. So it means to say, President Akufo-Addo will not in any way do or say anything that will create problems for the whether wittingly or unwittingly. Now, not during there was supposed to talk about me because he's always said he wants to hand over to the next MPP.
Sister Okowachi, Echo 2008, before 2007, before John Kufuor would exit power, a normal Echo Swa, in fact 2008, a normal Echo Swa, the current head of National Petroleum Authority, Dr. Abdul Hamid, no, a spokesperson to Nanado, and some of the sense of John Kufuor, decisions that John Kufuor take ya, who free say, Senka wo penanado asempa ka on take his decisions no obema nanado elusu elections no. Are we able to evaluate Hamid and some were thrown in 2008, and look at some of the concrete decisions President of the Republic or taking as to whether it will inure to the benefit or the chances of Bawumia or not, Anna.
Well, yeah, firstly, opening Kufuor, of course, opening Kufuor, I have my own problem with him of late because it is at this point in time, I pro partisan politics. Bonisa will allow me to be back campaign team, but because of political capital that the Bawumia team will want to have in the central region, that's the more reason why they've added it. But I know nothing. We are talking about a former president who was not so enthused about the current president taking over from him. And on that state, now, if we just suppose that to President Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia, the chemistry is different. I think that with Dr. Bawumia, the chemistry is very smooth. We have never had any cause in the public domain to suggest to say that the good old Dr. Bawumia has fallen, off with that of President. But we've never had it. I think that with Dr. Mustafa Hamid's issue, well, I think maybe he was trying over a still stick because President Akufo-Addo then has never been a candidate that Ghanaians really believe in. And I can say on authority that if not for Dr. Bawumia, President Akufo-Addo would have won the election. So we are talking about the integrity, the pedigree, the popularity of a candidate who was not easily to be sold to the Ghanaian public. And we are talking about someone who said, oh, I be die. So he had a certain baggage. Now, marketability is not enough. Therefore, they needed someone from a neutral background, from that bureaucratic background, which me as selling the man. And Dr. Bawumia was able to unsettle the NDC machinery then. Because every now and then he was one step ahead of them. This time around, the atmosphere has changed, the dynamics are different. You have been in power. So people have seen you for the 8 years. You and President Akufo. So that in itself is something else. I was there. And also a different factor about my company. But as of now, then I felt to say, because Penny Akufo-Addo, Vice President or President candidate, I say, the ministers, mainly 50. That's a we are reshuffling. I expect a thinker, obey reducing. And after obeying realignment, I said that the president did not do that. The vice president, the leader of the party, says, therefore, Sankawofa Obia Waya finance minister, you don't take the same person from the same cup of tea. I'm going to all this. But then that was how I was arguing until I realized that this sweeping, behind the scenes, it is to inure to the benefit of the Tabao. That's the more reason why I can say that President Kufuor's era and that of candidate Akufo-Addo then, President Akufo-Addo today, and that of the Bawumia are two different variables. One had a full and tacit support of the other. The other one, he wasn't so enthused about that particular personality. And that probably is the more reason why I play that kind of neutrality. And one way or the other, President Akufo realized that he still has a country to govern. So this petty politics and propaganda type of running the economy is something that was not so much. And don't also forget that Professor Mills then was also a candidate that was overwhelmingly becoming too much popular, you see, and a formidable force against President Akufo-Addo. So the dynamics are different, the factors are equally different. And then the personalities involved are different. But the common denominator is the fact that one, President was not so much about President Akufo-Addo. But then when it comes to President Akufo-Addo, I think that the chemistry.
So just before you go, Dr. Jonathan Ochre, Nay, manifesto. Do people even read manifestos? And parties number abemwa, did they stick to their manifesto? Or in recent time, there's been this call for a plan. A plan. The leader has to demonstrate the vision, has to come out with his plan. And then, since under the representation of the People's Act, it is a person, a personality who is voted for. So that personality should bring up his plan for people to assess him by his plan and be voted for accordingly. In that wise, Chairman came first January 2023 for the Great Transformational Plan, the GTP, with the enablers and the pillars. And thereafter, John Dramani Mahama also came out with the 24-hour policy, 24-hour economy policy. And then in November 2023, Dr. Muhammad Bawumia, having won the flag bearership, also talked about him having his own vision and has come out this time around at UPSA, telling us what he said to do, and then also what the Abebeyi Manifesto Committee. So you are asking, is it his vision that we should assess him? Is it the plan of Adam Chematin that we should assess him? Is it the 24-hour economy policy intervention that we should assess JDM? And now I said, I was here saying a requirement to say, yeah, manifesto. Now you assess whoever by the manifesto promises.
The only said manifestos and conform really common kind. In actual fact, it's always about highlights of the manifesto, important highlights, and our headlines our manifesto. I'm not talking for 40. It is the MPP. It is because and some of them didn't and some of them at this point in time, Omuntu Emi so no and hangi woman. It's what 24-hour economy. 24-hour economy, so when Timmy and no, and I do but I do by manifesto document, to be frank with you, many people don't believe it. But they will have to go a little further by advertising the main heading within the manifesto. You need to say a bit to me, active and proper agri. Now, or more up and over it. No, apart from that, unfortunately, this presidential debate, and also say an apart is told to because social political parties now, but who say our advantage, but our problems are on presidential debate. And in the banner, and nobody will have anything else to compare with. And the manifesto is a document that you'll be judged with if you're not able to fulfill that. But the manifesto and people don't really read it. Therefore, all what political parties do is to ensure that headings now, or more plan, a presidential candidate in a plan, and a assessment, no more judges, and we wait, we won't get. And I say, we in and I say, into the plan, individual plans, but the common denominator is the fact that they all belong to a political party. And if the political party are formidable and solid on the ground, people want to listen to that plan that you have. Instance, GCPP may have a good plan, but because people think they cannot win, they will not waste their time to listen to whatever good ideas that Kofi Akwalu says Obama saying unemployment allowance. That would have been a beautiful idea because at the point that unemployment has skyrocketed to 14.7 according to the recent statistics. I mean that which is done in the advancement, that would have been good. But the point is that the person who is saying it does not have any opportunity of winning the elections, and that's the more reason why people will not even listen to you. So at the end of the day, the denominator is the party, the NDC, the MPP. But if you are an individual like Alan, because Alan is a formidable person, people are listening to whatever ideas and a great plan that is bringing. But when it gets to D-Day, people will still ponder. Make money, obey me. They want to be we need there, and Kokotumana has time before. Therefore, I'm going to vote for this or that. So these are some of the permutations that people go through whenever they are taking with respect to the plan, and then whether people really listen.
Dr. Jonathan Ochre, you are a political analyst and a senior lecturer at the University of Cape Coast. Yeah, there was any insightful comments about actually right. Into Dr. Jonathan Ochre and Yatinene see final interview of him Panifuano so yere at Atnasia or Medin Como.
What's cool, fresh and trendy with a new look? Makes you feel real good, that refreshing vibe. Satisfies you right just the way you like. Do you know? Do you know? Do you know? Ain't gotta do it alone. Specialized makes you flow. Anytime, anywhere. Specialized feel different. Always think specialized. Special ice, natural mineral water. Feel different. Think special. This advertisement has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Hey, catch it. Listen in here. And you ma beto to dia me baba no hwade no. Hwem so betumi a. Hey, asew. Hey, now beka. Ya jon to mami en sa duku portmanteau. This way chocolate drink. Na kan wo hwe afibian so beri ni waware ni a. This way chocolate drink. Na kan sia. Oh, asew. Udan kwanu tumu ho. Me be mo anu nso hye kura dia ka ho. Wo hwe dia wapi ho. O ka sa batete. Eda fom won. This way chocolate drink.
Catch up a baba worry.
Asew.
Ye fear say this way chocolate drink ya sorry anopa no ne yenom. Ye bishop fridge nom no say snack. Ye nya hoho anu ne de serve wo mo. Ye didi wie ne ye pe bibia bogu ya de so a. This way chocolate drink ne yenom. And this way no ti anu a he se kire wom koko wom brick wom bibia wom ade wo hia ne so hye.
This way chocolate drink.
De wo hia ani so hye.
FDA ahwehwe say adwede nkratoe mo agye atum say eye.
Sir, he's not good for you. Mami, I get me photo. We need be more about. Dai na kekano. They be no be so be. I say one me no.
Maria Teresa, UTV telenovela for Fra Yakofaba. Maria Teresa, eya baba wa ho fefo. Nimdifo ya wo po de bra e wo krokese mu. Na so akwa wie se wo papa akoda afiase enti wo san be krase ebe hwe abusua dwuma sede ebe ya ebe koso. Na forma ya woda dwuma na no woni nani nhia sei na so adwuma ebe tumi akoso ana wode ho ahi ebe sa akoninchi.
Maria Teresa, let me catch opportunities. Make us some pesa ade no kra ne free dey go. Mafaya mo.
Maria Teresa, UTV weekend telenovela. Yes, Sandia ba. Ye you know efiada memeneda kwasiada nwumre na nwotwebia ewo UTV so. Sini Maria Teresa nya daji na hwebi na namfo ni bi ye kobra, abusuafo ni bi ye kobra. Ebinom ye kakape hwehuye.
NIT 100.9 FM sini. Na ene Friday, February 23, 2024. Time just about gone 11 minutes past 3. Quick interview na pimpenfo no metnase. Today, Anna Yebenyan in TSA, Alan Kojo Martin, the independent presidential candidate of the Movement for Change, Afrafranto, Osi Monteneso, bill to attend to Makola patrons, Eko Okanshi, from Okanshi to Abuso Okan, then to Kaneshi, then to Kompe. Right. Ordinary Jackson, a reporter with the Despite Media. Yentie and someone Akoso Sabri. Oh, Jackson Yamwa. Right. Itinerary Alan Kojoche Matemo advertising here. Makola Okanshi, Aboso Okan, Kaneshi, Kompe. At the same.
Over an opay Bayan no watch and Alan Martin, a 15 officer, law plus, a one your clinic side. Now, a 2 year baby ID can echo Jina, Ayo Kanshi. Now, Odu Okanshi no Odikako Kanshi Yaku, and he fear. As I say, Okanshi man, when you're a baby, because and then or dampema, or Yano, Dotie, and our Cusino, and indeed, Racha Martin Boraho, at the Yako Comer Bushia, Foni, or Motu and Como, and Momoyako, also, I give it to Nehona. Of a million kind of mean kind of a mechanic for better. One would you I did two or become a Sino, he knows, yeah, the Pia, almost 10 1, I'm a Sino, yeah, the Sarah need the actual or like the Martin, a comb, actually, as almost 10 days, sir, a corner, Alcono, obey D and Kunim, and you are the Rura Sanian can for you know, Edo to Ra, Alan Koyoche Martin, the comb, over a 3 1 or any idea, extra Kashi, a year, maybe also ton. And no only or Tony man over. Now, they check when you are the paper say, this is when you say, I say, Nipa, a body or rack, and Martin so, I want net or Kashi, if far Kasia, a copa to do, and your far, Ram Macola Joe. Wafa, and Nipa in a kind of say, yes, system. The do baby, I know run like Martin or I can Kamala or Tomomo can. No, no, on Kantasa. You want to say, say, a do bra, a what's the system. Now, and the Samuno and your man, no one or Modica, and the Samosa, your monster, a sign, almost as system. What are you free, a young Macola or Kaishi, and the idea, and it's a Aboso kind. It's called Aboso campaign for Dinkomo. Actually, almost only get today and I'm winning a young watchman. Now, with impact tax, I have to two on Yamasono, a man, Yaman, boy, I attain. And in the Omo so beba na oba ono obetimi aye hu bibi amanyema no abafem amane bo na abafem and I say go no muntimi ntonyema no and I say omunya abotre na oba nyema yie what are you free no ordinary extra Kanesi market okwa Kanesi market ko tia market mpanyfo no won tinkomo e ma ne kire on say oba say odin ho ba be kire say afia ba ye beto no onu ura kire ma kire o for say kontonkro na control go na okono okwa say ne obeka o man Ghana abom a unity government I know ba or ka obi abom senya wotie bia so betimi abo man Ghana obetwe wan ben no na wabo man Ghana so ye NDC ni MPP ni na o akoma pass obebo man Ghana ono bebo and this of free office on chief Kanesi market na nkasa na hoso na enye asempefo senya nipa esi bo ura la nchamate so no na obi obo nchamate bia ye asem ebefi na no ba se ye yes system anya na no keke nemo. Oh, yes, I say yes, system. Over a free Kanesi market near the knee, access a Yako compre, a last stop. Ya baby can compre, I'm not going to compre and pay for no Boncomo. Now, Basso, a idea Bakwa. Yako compre for can say almost system. Now, right, the matches are starting to compre for Bosse. Only the first class no motor importation, normally bad duties no, Akoso. Now, so almost more than so Obeba. Now, Oba, obey you be after home. And to me now, come out, say Obeba. And was that the Mino Casadi? Oracha Martin at the air torn and net dino or the abbey will go compare. Samino can say or call no one of Fronica. Now of Fronica, not the ordinary edge and office all of plus. Now or the Median Abbey.
Right, until Odun for a genuine rare love and a nipa or a show. And answer most of the dumb Eddie Mochico Flamuana.
Over. A jump from my attorney, dear no, Omona express almost balance Martin. A do baby as some can say, ye dear. So we can just say, ye dear, anonymous oka. Ye do not can say, ye dear, a drew so ye dear. And not and yet, Sir Alan, the nipper be dinner, she chose no, a jump on Yapankra. A man and Cassa would Jomono, Macola Jumpa and Abroso. A man would Jomo and Cassa and Bushia Martin, and yes, say yes, sign, say yes, system. And they can't say yes, system. And they say we need change. Over. And yet, although be Alan Martin as a sandy baby, Edinaki, Nemo, a Nippon would do mono. One ankasa le chia no no abo agents. I think the video will come soon, and the video is never out. A man for me say odo genuine.
Oh, Odinfo Jackson yede wasene awie reporter de abrain.
Of Miss Mida.
Odinfo Justice and Jackson and the reporter brain Alanko Juchere Martine of the movement for change afrafranto. We see one of pay Edeko Makola Eko Kanshi Eko Abusu Kai Eko Kanishin Ede Eko Kunkumpe. Also the abena we ya. Yami na dumuso say Edwada and then so beto aso akotema community one market na wode akwa shama market na wabesina kan Eko eye Madina market. Malata forces will do Madina no so betwa so a omo ne wo bika e wo se otoa so na oba Malata na omo Malata so edon it in some omo so they can in the studios today Michael Omarewadi chairman Omarewadi of the MPP and Emmanuel Anama of the NDC. Tell me again. Tell me again.
Emmanuel Enyima.
Is it spelling mame ha spelling na ya to atwene dia mame it is spelling ye mame ade a ya na wiase sebe obi be bodin na wentimi an kan ye na Edo Harbor. We should get the names right. We can get the names right. Okay. Now you who said they be safa, they ever kono. Right. Now we can yes. That's what I call it. Enyima. Right. We got it right.
I don't know from your Lembele
Keke. And Eddie Honum. Right. On Facebook Live, Joshua Manu, Osibaumia has stopped talking about the economy because he has failed. Where is he moving? Where is the moving from taxation to productivity? Joshua Manu Alan Chemetin would win the race come December. He already has my vote. I do mention once again. I say, how much did you get from Mahama doing this? You will be shamed. Alan will also fail. The stolen money from the trade ministry will be a waste. And or they ever Enrico Fabiano was he? What's he? Bibiana. Onyo so na dwene no. Dabi Bibiana wakan. Na obi aso so nka na dwene. Why? And Suleiman Idrisu. What do you get from fooling? If you are MPP member, must you always fool? And or the by Suleiman and I say I've studied you for a while. You are always fooling under the live station. And or they reply, Abu Abbas. Nah, nonsense. We wouldn't blame you, okay, because you just finished eating kunkunte. That's why you are talking anyhow. And also there, William Donko, said Sandra Banafu, Queen Sandra Nafunye. Are you a political commentator? What do you do? And also can. Kwajopoku, as the playtime changes for Chairman Sambosu. From Kwajopoku, Parma, Italy. And or the free buy, was it Abu Abbas? Was it very sure? I'll also be a doctor, and I'll start talking nonsense. I've been very much nasty. Elembele Keke.
ADAKABRI.
What you saying?
Nyamia yebi so na na do dan kwa kofo ado e hwe kra one ba omi omuntu menya hwe maye.
And is a wo fa wo dia betina he.
Oh, say
man. Ya na nipa pese o mo admit say say nyede ne mo say be ma hwe na hia no.
Nti no
o say here ni. Was obi na wi o ni di ye.
Me did if anopa.
Wo,
to be honest.
Oh jai.
Enye say sika me be didi na problem, but a lot of engagement in my into me didi but ni na for God and country.
Udi anopa na oni di wi
me didi fit anopa.
The nso kra unu bi.
Insio kran kama no. My very busy with
be walum ne obay me be walum me.
Or just about
that. Na we get toothpick. Enso na anu mo yare na odi toothpick ni.
I just about it.
Is that so there? Yanum so go to me use toothpick. Right. NDC changes at the parliamentary NDC level. Some and the MPP so changes at the parliamentary MPP level. Some lessons bang and NDC esua from the changes I'm here no.
ADAKABRI ewie maminchia wetiefo nyina. Menchia omo hwe nso wo social media, Facebook, and other social media platforms. Minchia Munina, Minchia, Messinia, Omarewadi, yeshia yache emisa afi ne yeshia
da ye won ka me
afi ashasi ne yeshia na the woman they say the esi wa parliament ne de this is not new say you be changes in leadership. I mean yeah changes all the time, but the issue is that you will procedure yeah changes and procedure ni be say party no first na ka party no ankasa na yeden changes no, but a new standing orders are almost say the caucus in parliament with the parties into no and sheda anya ade will be sorry from party na no aka say changes into no NDC no time na changes in our leadership no you sue the old standing orders ne mra na wo hoda da na ye changes no, but ye changes no obi kasi ensu ahwe free mu a anase ye mistake bia I don't see any mistake in law because sebi you ADAKABRI eti hey mra ene ye de boy ho bra nti se de mra adwuma ne aye ne in accordance with the law. I don't see anything na I was see a lessons free mu probably ebi obi beka so ebi anya enough or stakeholder engagement enough, but at the end of the day no once you kasi you change position sebi enyem bi mu de because say obi atena hasa na osi o ne kona kotena hasa ya enya ne de nti o hwe MPP de ni say ajo why say o say enya ne de with the changes na aba no enya ne de because at the end of the day no there's no way ye changes bia ebe yem bi mu de, but o hwe MPP procedure yo mu de changes na some of us have a lot of question mark wo ho because you say honorable chairman Sabunsu ADAKABRI enye nne ena wo hu official statement from the party ene ono ankasa chairman Sabunsu e wo parliament 2 days today I say wa resign na wo hu statement be from himself as a lawmaker na wo hu statement be from him say na wo hu statement be na wo hu statement be also from their caucus in parliament and na wo hu statement be also from the party anameboa the only statement hu here Dr. Bawumia letterhead I say appointing no as the chairman of their manifesto committee. That's the only letter you here say you are appointing to that level. But you any official statement from him. In the time now room on the buy no, and their caucus in parliament the ODN honorable Osewusu Joe Wise. Ebe press conference catcher say the 18 na no rodo radasem enya no kre bi enim. Na caucus ntina ase enka say omo ye nsesaye e parliament. Na the keka nyina ne de ye titi nyina ne de no kre bia enye den enim nti at the end of the day no ya nche enwumre ene ye say wa resign ye hu letter bia, but you see the woman nyina ne say we want to make inference na cheso say chairman Sabunsu enye ne pen no de resign ye because oye senior lawmaker from 97 and call parliament and onim parliament adwuma. And from 97, you knew how parliament parliament is a house of records. Basa and on your ordinary person, our parliament first time or because or take bench chiwa na so share po BSc nima na BBSc nima speaker hunu. It's a senior member, so he no procedures are use of parliament. And the question is that a day si can ben ye disi ni kon, a two ben ye disi ni kon we forcing man resign. Because that's the question was here, Bisa. Because Obisi will resign free ni pemua or the letter be the statement member on the day I resign. But the tea in a room. I'm a Joe Wise or no so a first deputy speaker. Or say Charlie, the see nothing like that. So it means that you are forcing under duress to resign. And I make catch on the muna bebre ewo omokoko sinim because at the end of the day na nyane pe or the resign. And in tia yensu yemu bi yatete. It is alleged say Chairman Sabunsu or a serious advocate for the anti-LGBTQ plus bill no or bet joining minority no any some judge mo to fight CM passes our bill no. The only person na oppose bill no from one side Honorable Afenyo Markins. I'm a raise concern I'm a bill ni to me and pass it on that day. And me no kasa sesi ano Alhaji Bawumia sesi oso ye mate ni sesi friend Bawumate Alhaji Bawumia anase Bawumate sesi me no kasa oye religious person oye kremoni no eye haram wo kremo no Bawumia be statement bebre. In fact Nancy obeye ne 70 something page statement no when to me make any statement kesiye black and white colored po on the anti-LGBT. Montumi anka say the position yeden. Ontumi nka ebesi sesi ya. President Mahama can declare wakane several times. Say onono die he is against the LGBT. He supports the bill in totality in any shape or form. But Bawumiani President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo omu making any statement. So what to be all the catch me? So what to say Bawumiani making any statement, loud statement, say oh yeah against the LGBT. ADAKABRI, you a senior journalist. In fact, what the award was my woman bebre? Abra we journalist or kasano. Ni emu bi Yesusa ni eko school.
Me award be me award.
Oh, award be what? What quadri mu e ba journalism mu a who experience ye tie wu. And when nim die we nim you research you nim mpacho ka kire me mete hey ene o mare wade ene wetie fo nyina ne say. Bawumia kasa wo baby against the LGBT loud and clear in any shape or form what be aka kire me. Ye di nkom.
Because you watching nyina anti chairman no mare wade ba.
It's not just clearly no. Silence means consent. Just won't ye. Anka what ya anka waka. Inti silence means consent. Just won't ye. Inti Bawumia ya Bawumate no. Onye any statement. It is a ram in Islam. Say sabi oba ni ba beda. Bema ni bema beda. Bema ni aboa beda. Oba ni aboa beda. Sabi ube change unipa ye ose media me oba. What you say? Eye haram in Islam and eye haram in Christian. Inti yan so your culture ne so and President Muhammad akan declare President Nana to me back clear. Alhaji Bawumia says ya oba yo flag bearer no ono so to me back clear. The only person wa back clear on the matter opposite bill no eye Afenyo Markins in parliament. And as says ya bill no essence ro ho. Inti e was say yesesa Mensa Bonsua or ye for the bill. Near the Afenyo Markin or ye against the bill in the interest of Bawumia and President Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo to come and fight the bill. Senya nokra omuma yehu. Senya nokra omuma yehu. So for us, any baby ame elembeleke meteno. ADAKABRI, dear me who ne say, omo the Afenyo Markin say ba small screen to come and fight the bill. Na yen to me passes our bill no because President Nana Alhaji Bawumia they are against the bill. Says our bill no beba. And the question is that yen a Christopher any Islam for any Buddhist for you say this bill is not. This is a bill that is going to make sure.
Question when obisa no den nam bill me.
Oh, na say me.
Question when obisa.
Question obisa me no na.
Do ba no wa set the questions na do dia no obisa wa
buo say. Change some year on the parliamentary and this.
Yeah.
Neno. Most lessons be free one.
Part your changes be a baby and
no bill
be a besi no ADAKABRI ye free bibi there's a reasoning behind it inti ya yesu amrano say judges no e de omo judgment by free bibi the ratio reasoning behind their judgment inti okasa ADAKABRI ko dem 10 years or the reason beba the tire say e ma wo 10 years sa changes no omo aye no the changes no there is a reason behind it. Another make out to say into that reason no enum bi ni ye ka say ya tete say it is alleged say sa changes na aba no what you say because of the LGBT bill na NDC push see ye pass no na MPP for any president Nanado any Alhaji Bawumia ese sa bill no mo hwe ma ne pass no mo de LGBT no mo agi atum because omunye any state
ka say omunye ntumu a benefit ben na ebeba wo mo.
We have to ask them why. Because question see ebi so say aden na Ghana fo nyina asofo imam Islam Buddhist ye nyina Ghana fo nyina obi ase sa bill we de ye mpaase na MPP fo ne Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo ene Alhaji Bawumia ne sesi Afenyo Markin omakoyi as majority leader say sa bill no ma ye mpaase no e de interest no mo question na obi we should ask them.
Okay
enti ebia ote he obetumi ama ye ho answer but ye te he de ye reason ne say there is a reason behind Sanya Manon, but can say whatever they do, some may change no more before for beba.
Okay, my name is now MPP confirms
okay.
MPP confirms Afenyo Markin as the majority leader. Chairman Omari Wade. A dear pa, na ebetimi asua free. Eye the SCA Ghanaian Parliament. Afenyo eno se chairman sambo.
Medawase na masamo official pa. Ono team. say minimum dimpo. One is it way.
Abra Freeman and I are Safo and it's one of
I'm not from the American and I suffer the because we met to Fiada.
Oko Quatiaco Pesco.
Eh, sir, Pesco,
Pescuba.
Pesco, St. Peter's. Eh, and they were being. ADAKABRI, me that's be my chatty for. Now you're telling who, look at a method. Menzumiti TV, United TV. Yeah, but yeah, Chairman's the Foreign Affairs Minister. But yeah, Menzumiti TV. Listen up finally about out the Chairman's and that's what the minister, the ministerial position as the Minister for Parliamentary Affairs. Now, a cobas, I know, everything Crawford was starting to see on boot. So, call the air. And the Baumis, yes, you ever call Yanim. Enti, yet, listen, by now, a lady house, a Miami MP, I also West Wagon. Wow, damn. Now, a man a promotion, we are called
Sayram.
Sayram, yes. And I not share a water resources works and water resources. Enti, nature's vacancies not quite be, you know. And Lydia, okay. Leaders wa wanyanko enti na hihia amo plan ye say nka wenu mienu kɔ no nka wenu asa obisina ayato nsuom ayaka mfimfin na kɔbans as ne komode de bebre nso akɔso on media social media radio tv print media enti na ayase pressure bi abeda ye nyina offer chemenza bozuso ana parliament also ade bet dana no pa page newspaper you no go to her front page middle page back page first page and that chairman's have to be removed me beside na che was we resign and as ye then e koso you see any eti hodi ni ehwe ana speaker ayi your friends say usu say usu abaya announcement say bibia sa enkos lemum anwumre nam tese say omone mampani koshia ade achi ya da sorry ye say akoka ho say ordene dibre as majority leader no to the one fan ka hu nyina de aka hu who is a minister. He is a minister and he's still a minister, the minister for parliamentary affairs. Well, and no one fan can was what they are told. Meaning, what to be different from. But in 12 for them, can for a bad time for you. What much yes, him in home. But me, I am the say or taking that decision. They say you live at your peak, you live the stage when time a grown up sopano. And now free stage ya Kaiwo. Now they go see me of African Brothers. Okay, no. Very popular legend. But Papa I call free when I say I'm say you know a person they call free more now as everyone say. Castro. Everyone say.
Nyumtunino. A Castro. Who say and I back on free mu accident girl your friends Ebony. Who say omo free mu a shit nipa. I mean nipa yen nim no kra na se yen close ube say when you are at your peak because we will pick you free mu. But he chairman Sabosu the legend the kind parliamentarian I'm say Onigbagbe and Agbagbe call Ejan. The akano Onigbagbe and Babi and be speaker onye speaker. E woni Babi nyine free pe.
This is the akano the Gbagbe ne chair no answer no be speaker of parliament but chairman san enyebi. Minimum say his name came up for vice president. His name has come up for chief of staff. His name also has come up for the same position as Gbagbe. Ashianemuye. He is still revered. Yeah, that's what kind of that's a penasem. Yenim de wire pen, yenim no betimi nso aye. And let nobody assume, say, the resignation is get early retirement. He has some qualities that the party and Ghana needs. And I am very sure, sir, Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia, ebe yusu, atape the unfinished cargo no. The good things within in him, that's why he's made him. I don't know whether if you understand politics, if you can read through the lines. For Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia to make him in charge of his plan, manifesto is a plan, his agenda to change the dynamics, the economy, the transformation agenda, the visionary, the bold decisions and everything. He's making him in charge of the manifesto. So does that tell you something after the victory 2024, after the swearing in 2025, 7 January of His Excellency Muhammadu Bawumia? There's something good happening. So let not anybody think say the man coming, the future of Ghana, our future is saying, say, yes, come and work for me. Design the plan. And one day you'll be in charge of implement. You will help me implement. If you don't get that thing.
MPP ni na ebusa say NDC ni elembele keke what na say egu MPP ni mase asif say MPP enim di oye efa LGBT ho na nado on pese bill ne beba so Bawumia on pese bill ne beba so na oseche mensa musu do pese bill na eba enu ntina yeyi na ma amina fenyo marking aba be stop ade no se de wa kire se ompe no na chema wa de be kasa wo se babia eboni wu ye babia no koto ye kaso wu ye no yibe ne timi yi asem na no
odona asem no de me ba de no wo kase yayi
the position of MPP on LGBT or the egu president anymore. The egu
as I say me can the who here and son okay. The all can so be them say be and some fata.
And nyadi also so.
Yes,
but the party for be bu of say
I will go there. I will go there. But let's correct some impressions that people are creating. The anthrophobia said that can and let's say Yashed Dan Yakofa and Yashed Dan MPOB asem and Yashed Dan Yadobi. Let's create, let that be the let's get clarity on that. You see, there be American communication. What is century? Maybe cause century for school. What was it bad news? Sorry, SL better, faster, and easier than good news. And some phone and some money and some bad news. Contem papa. Opa see a told newspaper they be but say obeding can some money can the emphata. And then that's what sell. And that's what NDC does. But here and now no one can say they are picking Utium Mubia. Unfortunately, they don't sink it. Obia in the angle different. Omo professor for the Omoka. Omo civil CSOs, the Omoka, Omo communicators, the Omoka, the general secretary can the chairman can Malam Johnson could be also kind different. And so if you can't beat them, confuse them. Some Pananka can say a do elections idea. Giddy. And so no crew, Kuntum put out in the Muno, they make they hear us who are with it. And so they will let you out here now. That on a make us another one. Because yeah, and this where the move be anti. And now, yeah, bonko, penny pow. And now, I'm gonna negotiate or sort of Bokina. They didn't say they didn't go hotel back. Near bonko more was then okay, then I say, Moon Brown bread, say, dear bread. No, be some question. ADAKABRI. We say, I'm saying, Ghana, I feel well. And answer for Jimmy for Sabe for the doors. And I'm a tea who deal like one cab can say. And I'm answer and send them a minimum. No, I say, hey. Some of my margins, Mudan, for Nyan and Kwan on the Bemo campaign, dear. Mube brede bia. And I'm saddened. I say, Mumu the Mopanyans are for no. Mumu, ye dear, ye cut ye form for no pet ye destiny at 12 Gunia Horn because your name is Sabiamon the Ellen Koye. The best you may be on, sir. So, the person because of politics and who's in Nipunia and your man Koye, let us will take advantage of. Now, work and someone said one who are doing what for money also unfortunately, one who can near sister because he had yen tiasum prensa, and so they tears what they be a tears and I say to her. So they will be lying to you. And now, obey them her under a kufuado. Law no, yet they are called parliament. I must say, or more pass a law. I am, I can't say criminal. I can't say.
Criminalize it.
Yeah, criminalize it LGBT. Almost to me, Kojina, Krobisu, or by let's go, can't see there be the brand new at that parliament. Almost a young to say, Utimi yet sabe tumutumu. Can you imagine? Can you imagine about the career? And it happened in Ghana here. And see, almost I started, see, I'm running our parliament, a chairman, son, and a pussy, and I feel I'm not shocked. I'm not surprised. Unfortunately, me no yeti ha yakasa obi tifie why na so ten so see a kind or sa no kan sabi we hu se wo wade no ko de su ko so no ko yi nti sa de be yoda ye go school kan na kra we so wani ati wani afi kakra ne nko agrobi e die ola me kan no waje so bo kai pa meje memo ni aju zan
we yasem
okay Oka meje memo no kasi ampa no aka ampa meje memo ampa meje memo ekoba just meje miwo no asan so ampa meje miwo so me no waji mi no alaka ruwe okai ni edibi tama na bocha skele no anawa movie skele movie
and
yes and that's what they are doing and people wake up Ghana wake up people young Gen Z for they have done it to your grandfathers, they've done it to your fathers and mothers, and they are doing it to you, and you are still sitting there. They have nothing good to offer. A Juma president could be after 8 years on better, so you're reversing. I'm reversing. A Juba, a free and some echo a boost. Some echo Okazo Kazanian. You must be a time. Every some echo Johnson Hono. A project, I heard them. Apeja Johnson. Enfia nwotwe adakabre omo ye one lane omo ye nkra no do ba ofuru kuma se ba o ko de hu ba he start to adan dem anim ekwan dem anim he ku for time e be ye besi nne ekwan da so si usu from every circle ko e ya chi motor ko pie pokwasi naso ko he omo de omo ye 2 lanes ale ko fu ye no start ye no it took MPP akufo ado e ba ye within the first step they be complete the other side. We are now sanko jina papa so say adwuma ono de ja ho no ye complete ye busan say wo hia no abobo ojina nkran ya no abo tamale de okodu tamala no abo nkran de because he knows tamale ni nti man nkran me check do flower nsu nti me say nko elembele enko check odu elembele no abo flower de onko check and that's what they are doing. The campaign nano the power buying you see with the candidate NDC candidate omunya le pabia nti afa say be candidate afinie akabre what is what policy
okay me
no kwa the candidate ne mate running mate ya
me musa
and the campaign team ni again 1 year Dr. Mahamadou Bamia enfie miensa mai enfie abosu mi no call miensa mu ni we o say the call president
was John Dramani Mahama yi na che no running mate no policy statements no campaign team members Dr. Baumia obaye ya no watimi edin manifesto committee dia ba amoye mo hoden
yo adakabre se unya chairman mu say no
mo bisa no pa se na wa hyase no okotra ba mu asa
se unya chairman mu no mo bisa question we mu say policy statement ne sa na no mo nti bi da ade o mo say review ye cancel enti o mo ti review a asetre say cancel iti omote say o ye be review ade promise o ye say ye be cancel no nti omote policy statement kro omo ni ma de friend policy statement
no one catch that say no 2 billion on can ehia forma no akazo be review on cancel
iti ene say o say on te ye de a Ghana fo bebre no mo ate the friend of the 24-hour economy mpacho Adakabri makasa wo ye senior journalist mpacho onte president Mahama say waka 24-hour economy onte ya na wate so what 24-hour economy 24-hour economy na yeden o say a policy ni major big policy in fact na wo ye 2020 manifesto nim and this policy no e ade Kwame Nkrumah time it has been there President Mahama say ye to abama na obeye no obe enforce says our policy ni be ye adwuma and ye announce that major policy no ato omo yare abo omo yare ama omo running omo flag bearer edimirika ko north koka say eye choba and omo radical no but you see Ghana for na eye youth na pay adwuma knows that it's a good policy. The biggest union in Ghana TUC omo general secretary say it is a game changer. Abuso Kaifwaba, almost say it is the best policy. All the unions in Ghana say AGI, almost say this is the best policy. It is Omu who bottom for Krani Shemua. They should not blame anybody. Because policy, and I'm telling you the policy. This is the policy. It is a policy of President Mahama Siodeba. Adakabri Bisamia. Baby, I'm free Lembele. Meaning baby, a chairman free. Chairman baby, free me to me. Chairman Pacho Hino free. Pacho Oboko. Yet your mind will yanke bin shame, ye bin free. Alaji ba umi aba no catch so basi one district, one factory. Me Pacho Oboko baby, free bano. On chair factory, see Oboko, Alaji ba umi esi amano. Zero.
Oboko on district.
Zero.
A village.
District. Factory near friend is saying.
You need cry or 4 meals. You need cry or what bottling company or you need cry or maybe Saturday district no maybe you're free no Kwao district maybe you're free no maybe Saturday factory or you see I cannot even mention a factory in this district. Do you understand me? Meaning baby you're free Pacho Hena free.
Also free obo.
Pacho baby I would free. So you Ghana ni. Who you Ghana ni? Inti what say yes besi one district one factory sort e inti pese me bisa e bia tie for
na nim say one district one factory
no baby offering me bisa say factory wo ha
296 of them almost say 130 operational
yet them how inti you su ye ho keke inti ye nyina Ghana for ye nyina free baby a district free me free Lembele ye hu one district one factory bia we Lembele
296
me see me free Lembele
ora 296 president naka trade minister naka anya ba bia me free asem o ba bia me free unima
itina me bisa say
kwakwa mo sesia zonda esi ho
dey zonda we
you don't know what it is so don't waste the time come where 7
Adakabri zonda no
president of the republic say 296 parliament in him
it president Nado na be si zonda ne mamo oh me bisa say me nim. You are here, Adakabri. You are here to inform, educate, and entertain. So educate us, inform us. So Adakabri, clearly, no, you will see that. Sir, in some nomoka say one district, one factory, no crano, a moot, a zero, no crebian, and no cre. But President Mahama, baby, I'm free. Elembele, you were Ghana gas or. And the Ghana gas no mama sure the board chairman or Ghana gas and when the people create adwuma na man one board chairman unim Kennedy ohine Japan ono na ye the board chairman for Ghana gas so ni mabwa papa ono ane director of deputy director for communication of their party or your communication director e Ghana gas what did the American say into Ghana gas na President Mahama no see from scratch you know yes.
What did you just say?
This is a President Mahama.
What did you just say?
This is President.
Was it President Mahama and see Ghana?
But why see
don't do that.
Why see
When George Ajasi Payanke.
Me and Zimenio.
When him demoli. When the Ghana gas freeze demoli.
Can demoli put demoli.
No.
I know what I'm talking. Pacho.
Baby, you drew no.
Pacho.
No,
I'm not misleading.
Misleading the listener.
He has the fact.
Yeah.
I will tell you.
Aya Jimolina watch them no. And you want to your original site.
I have been in the energy ministry for the past 8 years. I have been there.
So you know, and you are lying.
We should not encourage this time. They say, what can be? Who say yeah? Your friend say misleading. On the person me kasa.
Okasa.
Me person what see as you can't the Ghana for. Said ding and originally you can't say you be here e what demoli ho. Dan ye when ye ya what the bar eziama.
Eni eziama po.
Atuabo ene ba ho. So den awo. Wo so adwuma energy ministry na wo say John Dramani Mahama ne see atuabo no.
Mo ne see
3 billion friend say sika ye ko Jeffrey China no. When e ko sign ye.
Why ne see maybe sir.
Won kan me kan chiro. Don't
na me kan me dia wo say anya no kre.
Professor Mills na ye.
Thank you.
Oh, stop that.
Oh, thank you.
You don't do that.
Debbie, oh, I'm coming. Me pacho. Tell my Professor Mills. I can't so pursue si Ghana gas. Oh, nyabuchi ADAKABRI.
No, I'm not happy with you.
ADAKABRI.
I'm not happy.
Damn, not
what's one woman make cancer?
And I make that matter. Me person me saw the genesis. Me ADAKABRI, if you tell me, if you ask me, President Kufuor Ernest initiative originally. He went to sign 500 million.
You see, to
Sa argument no
President Kufuor why na establish GMPs? What is the aim and purpose for establishing GMPs? What is the aim and purpose for establishing GMPs? Yes. What is the purpose for establishing ADAKABRI?
You don't know. And you don't do this in front of ADAKABRI. He will tell you the historian. He has all the facts.
Tam na President Mills, late Mills, China CBD loan. Why na ye head of economic management team for that loan? Pacho why? Mr. O, because I never near Kasa.
Are you suggesting Mama? No, he's lying. Mama has never been the head of any, a member of any.
That one is in your dream. But the fact is that President Mahama has been the head of economic management team. So that one, me see my catcher will say review cancellation. To when you say something, we will not take it serious.
Never been a
so
member
what I'm trying to say is that, do you know that Ghana Gas running 24 hours? ADAKABRI, do you know? Are you aware? Sir, I'm telling you, sir, Ghana Gas runs 24 hour. No. Ghana Gas running 24 hours.
Economy.
When him say there is another plant, Elembele, which I know you know. I your friend ENI. We are aware. Say ENI Elembele.
Italian.
Thank you. I was part of that. I was a pipeline engineer on that project. You see, I know what I'm talking about.
So, don't draw any presenter to validate what's Mabeka. Kawasem.
Okay, me Kawasem.
Okay, and draw be as to be number validate.
Okay. No, so that you see, say, and Ukraine eka, and yes, be a boy stream, because once you are a journalist, you have information.
Oba has say no, find an air present.
ENI bra plant in the ENI
one and a year president.
Tell my ENI crab Ghana near from Wajip.
As my producer said,
I know what I'm talking about.
President
who got the cry you run about be a friend of Ajip run about. Tell no more Ghana near from ENI near from Wajip.
First time I may encounter.
Yes.
But what I want you to do is say, men try to draw presenters into.
Okay. Yes.
ENI. And you ho and na Kufuor call Italy. Emma a foreign minister then. Hackman Kwame also free. Why do you do that? It's young men and Ubeka be Marcus or Bois and now Becca be Marcus a year. ENI ever has say a home peninsula. Who was why you more energy ministry? It's a summer down to say. John Dramani Mahama.
Yes.
Adia waye. Any 24-hour economy. No. Come on, Sam.
I don't make one, but I am building a basis.
No basis.
And you see, the basis I'm building is the basis I'm building is basis I'm building and say I am a testimony to the 24-hour project of President Mahama.
Explain it.
That is why
explain
the 24-hour economy now. Some of us believe him.
Explain 24-hour
24-hour economy no. Did President Mahama can say the purpose in say the level of unemployment was through too much. Inti mrati ane maba wa peju maye. Inti kwan ben ye befa so a aban betumi a create employment ama mrati ane maba wa because no ko gina airport mrati ane maba wa working mrati ane maba wa mo ahode o metumi aye adwuma to contribute to our GDP Ghana betu mpono. They are all running away from the system. Now why na be ye adwuma na the country will develop. President Mahama policy say he is bringing this 24-hour economy, a policy that is going to make sure that the objective is to create employment. The objective is to make sure that the economy will grow, we will become export country. We can also export. We produce more near to me export it. Send your dollar na atop bahano ebenya hod yesi di na atop bahano ebenya hodin into President Mahama say obey 24-hour economy the woman ne say obaba ma institutions be to say DVLA are running 24 hours Obama institution be to say passport office are running 24 hours Obama institutions be a private led institutions. They wish said their company will expand. Say omube to me a running company no omube expand employ. But a buy say obemo tarisa a work form. A buy say obemo incentives are ebe bo more developing. And I can give you clear example. What kind to Binko any other pharmaceutical industries. As at the time they needed money to expand so that they can export omu products in other part of the African continent. President Mahama Momu millions of Ghana cedis. Yes, to expand their company. To say to Binkomu to expand their companies, and then omu to me in draw high to be become Nigeria any and their lines are running 24/7 because of President Mahama incentives or the momu into President Mahama see your bar. Private companies they want to jump on the 24-hour economy. No, he has incentives for them. Our tax incentives more, our use of tariffs or the more use it because a drew anajua than electricity no ye wasting. President Mahama say omu use electricity na anajua. Ebi am to me employ in 8 hours. Obi beko anopa, obi beko ewia, obi beko anajo. Ye the sa. Ebi create me ba me manu si form. Iti me de manu si. ADAKABRI me de manusi no. ADAKABRI me de manusi no. Mr. ADAKABRI, you have not been fair to me.
Or the
interruptions no way no too much.
Except more than 70
policies. And interrupting me baby.
Me no can say your mama was the one and aba. And also the buy and one go for bibi ni o. The ye wo krom ha no a no work of.
Ade also tie no. O se afedi o de bibi aba. O so tie. Chama also tie.
Ade a o ka so be
policy behind. Today now you are confirming say ade wo ho
there will be no oka no. O say we ma Ghana for adwuma eye viable. Eye competently run no. Ombenya ye friend say. Ombetimi adwuma 24 hours. And am business because I am at the radio station. Na business mu studio ADAKABRI say we have 24 hours we wa.
Yes.
Every day you come NIT FM esiso, Peace FM esiso, OK FM esiso, and your computer keke o. Enipa ena tiho ena ye dwuma. Security follow wani mu ha. This
type of
ADAKABRI
this type of argument. When you listen to it,
12 na. No na
when you listen to this type of
no
argument,
making kan krata nyina si aye friends editorial policy answer na de ache. And then UTV friends
and
then the starting. Oh my!
Ghanaians don't want to listen to this argument.
I don't hear about me. No, I'm so there 24 hours. The day the woman won't to me, and then we tell me see watch it. Obet me to watch anajo. Me tie I won pani back bo. O say obet nya car bus. I mean the ukoku was me to akranti. 24 hours. That is what your people are saying. You don't know.
Me say choba. It's your own say no ka what eduane nko no de omo hu ni say 24 hours. You see, when we are talking about how to governance is a serious business. And when we are talking about how to employ people, you are here talking about what?
Yamin, and the cars with me at Yamin, Joseph Yamin.
You say someone got to play house. Now we have fake news. Ghanaians are not ready for those propaganda fake news. Ghanaians have accepted the 24 hours.
And this is what John Mahama is bringing to you.
People are saying. And I'm giving you a clear example. President Mahama, MPS 24 hours. We have spent Terminal 3. It is running 24 hours.
And then we had over almost 200 pieces. About 130 air running. And they are positive. They are successful. And think about me and maybe they are maybe make here one district 10 factories. And no will create more jobs. And I'm making so kind. And no will create more jobs for the young people. But can 24 hours then I'll pay ya. We say Obama companies are in Juma 24. Now when they don't have the supply, when the demand is not there. The demand is how do you? And that's why Akufo-Addo and Oyusu Alantamante democratic after so that we can export.
So what are you talking about?
To African countries.
President Mahama said Ghana by next time, and it's employing
and then it is so sad.
No, final comment.
Chairman wa mama nkasa me kasa no oba
nkasa. Kasa no na hwan ne na ne yete.
So oba me diem. Nti Mr. Mama nkasa.
Final comment.
Me final comment membem.
Ye ne bi.
Mr. Me so me ba o die la
final comment. So ni me. Wa so ma na atwi fa so. So ne final comment. Ye ne bi.
Adakabri me final comment na ne say.
Ye ne bi.
Oni hweka.
Coming this December.
Sir, I know only be you go explain tire.
Ghanaians have decided.
Sir, they go explain tire.
It's the best option for us.
The man coming is hollow. Empty.
President
the future is Dr. Muhammad Buhari. He is more interested and ready to excite the ground. You have nothing good to offer.
President Muhammad
you
President Muhammad massively. President Mahama MPS terminal
massively.
MPS aba MPS expansion port. President Mahama terminal 3 aba
50 years with a
market. And then airport. President Mahama Tamale airport. President Mahama this is the credibility of President Mahama. President Nanado no they can't tell and normally they do 600 billion. President Mahama fund
Emmanuel Ayima Elembele KK of the NDC stock and also Chairman Michael Omari Wade of the pay stock. It depends for Yadamasi Yami and coming now. And Nifi, yes, or no, Ulako Michael, on the Abramoe, and the DJ Foreigner, Omdi Bekofi, Omdi Beko Jojo. Yabami ADAKABRI Mudu, Usiuma. Panyuko Jodami Adin, Dimisi Abont, Abram Frema, Abankro, one Nanaya Safo, and now one way the Abaya, a share a technical production. Ama Yadekoye.